guys adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, you are down here in the town of Nausea, where you guys teleported after having cleared out a reliquary, we'll use the term, of garden soil, a religious hotbed that had squirreled away a sword by the name of the Star Shatterer. You managed to liberate the Star Shatterer, as well as making a little friend in the form of a demi-lich by the name of Shadrach, who now has the enviable job of guarding the teleportation circle here in Nausea in the Blue Cloak Citadel. That's kind of where we pick up, as you guys have decided to come here to restock, re-equip, and figure out what the next step is for the Spirit's End Fellowship. In the time that you guys were gone, Echo Rex sent out a letter as a afterthought to a contact that he had made prior in the form of Knick-Knack Cicelli, a merchant and entrepreneur of some renown, curse his name. As you have the day before you, you expect a response probably soon. The question is, what would you like to do while either you wait or move forward?
So it's the morning after we got back?
It is the morning after you got back. The day is before you. What would you like to do?
I think we're in the mansion. We wake up in the mansion that
Correct.
morning. Remember?
In the magnificent mansion, which would be fading right about that time, because it lasts for 8 hours.
Rex, if you wouldn't mind, may I use the Eye of Kydron, please?
Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead.
Man, starting right off. Okay. Someone was prepared for today.
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, I should have probably told you about this one, but we'll see. Yeah, she's just going to drink the her last potion of advantage. I'm down to 0 now, so that's the last. Let me mark that off on my sheet.
Yep.
And she is going to touch the eye.
All right. And we need you to make your wisdom saving throw with DC 20. You have the advantage, so that gives you a 19.
And that is why I use Diamond Soul. Let's try that again. Wow. No. Okay, I'm brain dead.
And
yeah, let's see. Hold on.
Does anyone have inspiration to start the session as Sweetox Rose? Otherwise, he's going to drop to an intelligence of 0.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Brennan. I appreciate it.
No, I would have paid the 200 gold or whatever to bring you those clerics drooling all over yourself for the moment.
So, using Brennan's inspiration, you do not turn into a drooling idiot. For the second time.
That was close. No, well, there's actually the feeble mind sets you down to 1. This sets you down to 0, so I would be even stupider somehow. But as she struggles to contain the vicious energies of the eye, it takes her a moment, but she's able to do so. And then she says, once it calms down, Eye of Kydron, show me the container that holds Valentina de la Rosa's soul.
Oh,
and she's gonna see if it works.
All right, so we are going to go look at a soul. Awesome. So, as we have the vision in your mind pass outwards, you see a small little urn. It's very pretty, but it's very simple. It's black and has a single red line looks like a gemstone line around it. That could either be the seam for it, or it could be an embellishment. It glitters as the line is made of rubies. You look around the room. There's not a lot of space in here. The room is probably 3 feet wide by 3 feet deep, about 6 feet tall.
Like almost like a broom closet or something. Like
It's very, very small. You are able to see this. It's on a pedestal. There is nothing else in this tiny, tiny room. The 4 walls, 3 of the walls are identical. One of the walls appears to be a dark wood.
probably the door.
You do not see a handle. You do not see any hinges. Roll an investigation check as you look at this.
Really need to get this bumped up, but ooh, not bad.
The 16, you look at that one wooden surface and you see little marks at the top and bottom where this has worn sideways, as this is a sliding wall. Whatever's on the other side of this, whatever this is the back of, slides sideways.
All right, and she'll take note of that. The stone of the surrounding walls, is it like just normal masonry?
It is very, it is plaster covered. You can't see
Oh,
exactly
plaster.
what's made. Yeah,
Can't see the stones underneath it. Damn,
no, it is nice
Okay.
and smooth.
plaster. Okay.
What about the floor? What's the floor and ceiling look like?
The floor in here would be flagstoned.
Blackstone. Okay.
Yeah, so it is
Just-
one big rock.
Hmm.
No seams,
So-
no
yeah, I-
grouts.
I mean, it's probably a hidden room down a secret hallway under a room, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's probably a hidden compartment, but yeah, she was hoping to confirm where it is. I mean, she knows where this probably is, but she's not sure. Okay, so it's in that jar. All right. She'll study the room, try to make sure she gets as much info as she can. She'll memorize it, but then she'll let the 10 minutes pass, and she'll hand the eye back to.
I need a perception
Echoes.
check because you hold on to it for 10 minutes.
Oh, I do have a 32 passive perception, but I will
Okay.
roll.
Sure.
I think I want to take my passive perception.
Sure, with the 32 passive perception, you will hear footsteps, but that is all.
Okay, so it's
And
near
the
a
footsteps
hallway.
are on the other side of the wooden surface.
All right, and it's flagstone, so it's not like a flimsy floor. Okay. All right. She heard. Let me just update my notes here. She heard footsteps on other side of door. Okay. All right. Thank you. And then she'll let the vision pass, and then she'll
Okay.
smile and hand the eye back to Echo, since he likes to hold on to it. And she just says, "Well, that's good. I was concerned that would not work, but I'm glad I was able to confirm my suspicions."
Yeah, I hadn't even thought of that. That's interesting.
Well, back when we were searching for you, actually, you weren't there. When we were working our way towards the library at Dragon's Horn, we encountered several spirits. I spoke to one of them, Spirit of Life. I think her name was it escapes me at the moment, but I spoke to her, and
I believe
I
you
asked
spoke
her-
to Kashana.
yes, Kashana. That's correct. I spoke to Kashana, the Spirit of Life, and I asked her about the state of my other brother and my sister. She confirmed that Vontescue is dead, but she said she couldn't determine whether or not Valentina was alive. And putting together that with the fact that Cervantes is known to do soul manipulation, I put 2 and 2 together. I figured he must have trapped her soul somewhere. Probably as leverage.
She's a lich.
Hmm?
Maybe that's Phylactery. She's a lich.
I think I would know if my sister was a lich.
Would you?
Yes.
I wouldn't know if my sister's a lich.
I had a very, I had a very good relationship with my sister.
Until you were an orphan? A lot's happened the last 100, 150 years.
I think I would know if my sister was lich. I mean, liches are by their very nature very powerful. She would have found me if she had that kind of strength, or if she was able to.
Echo 50 gold. Her sister's a lich.
So his
I'll take that bet.
sister's a lich?
No, she's not a lich.
Oh.
We
A
don't
witch.
know. She might
Oh.
be.
So, like Rose just frowns at all of them, but she holds out her hand to shake with Aimer for a 50 gold piece bet that her sister is not a lich.
He'll shake it. He'll take 50 gold bet.
All right, I'm writing that down. I'm not gonna forget.
Brendan, confused, looks at Aimer and says, "Are we talking about the sword?"
No,
No,
that's my brother.
That's her brother. He's not a lich. He's just a weird sword.
Okay, I got freaked out.
Don't worry, it'll happen some more.
Brennan looks confused. That's just his resting confused face.
Yes, it's contemplatively confused.
Right.
All right.
So I think we were talking about doing some shopping because we need to stock up. We've been gone a while, and then also maybe setting up some type of home base here temporarily, until we can work out something more permanent.
Well, I thought you wanted to try and find your horde, or Amarazu's lair. I mean, I think that would be a pretty good place to make a base, I suppose.
Yeah, it'd be good if we can clear it out and if we can get a look at it, maybe clear it out. There's no telling what's in there right now.
Or what's on there, because it was a sky island, right?
Yeah, so I want to ask a couple of questions about that, Eric. As far as Amarazi is concerned and what he might remember of the Endless Pinnacle.
Yeah.
So it's a sky. My assumption is it's like a sky island, almost like just a wedge of land floating in the sky, and on the top, is it flat with like a forest or something on top, and then somewhere in the forest there's an entrance into the underside where the
Can I
layer
get a
is?
history check from you? Correct.
Yeah.
All right, Echo Rex. Just because you asked, I will show you.
Ooh, very cool.
Ooh,
There you go, Echo.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
that's not fair. We can hear the reactions, but we can't see what's
Wow,
causing
that's
them.
really- okay, that's
Does that give a better idea of what we're talking about?
yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, we're not gonna go by and miss it. That's for sure.
All right.
Good to know.
Okay, so do we
Yeah,
need to do
it's
some
not going to
shopping?
be an accident for you guys to find it. I'm just saying.
No.
I do have some random
I
stuff.
may have some other questions later. I want to kind of push my memory. How are we going to get there? So, Echo.
If only you had the Eye of
You know-
Kydron available.
Yeah. So
Well, we can
Echo
let it
likes to use the Eye of Kydron,
Mhm.
buy on a location, and then teleport to that location. I mean, if it's going to take us a couple of months to get there, why not use that method if we can?
Oh yeah,
I
of
don't know
course.
if that method's going to be available, but
I mean,
what do you guys think?
that sounds like a plan to me. It worked for getting this sword. She says as she gestures at the star shatterer at her hip. But I mean, yeah, we can just try it tomorrow morning once the eye recharges.
Let's think about this a little bit. So let's say that Echo can spy on the island, but maybe we're not on the island. So I might not be able to teleport us on. I'm thinking I can teleport us onto the island somewhere, but I don't know. If I can't, I mean, we may be at sea looking at it. If we teleport at sea, what's our
Yeah,
mode
not
of transportation?
teleport us underwater either. But
Well, I mean, if worse comes to worse, we'll be stranded in the middle of the ocean. I still have my ring of water walking, so I can just make sure none of you drown. It'd be a very unpleasant 24 hours, but we could just wait. Or wait,
Folding
you
boats. Folding boats. Isn't that a thing?
Holding boats are a
just
thing.
wait. Just quick. You can cast. You can. I thought you could teleport more than once per day now.
Yeah, I can.
So if we teleport into the middle of the ocean, you could just teleport us back to land.
Maybe. I mean, it depends on how protected the island is. I mean, we tried to teleport straight to the sword, and we got close, but we didn't get all the way there. So it could be something like that too. I'm just trying to prepare.
If we we teleport 50 feet off the side of the island and fall into the ocean.
Yeah, I don't know, even like half a mile. Maybe we can only get within half a mile of it. Well, what do we do? And so
I'll be
Echo
fine.
can fly. Yeah.
I don't know about those two.
I think the folding boats is
like,
a good idea.
Yeah, I hate boats. I hate the ocean.
I have a ring of water walking and a ring of swimming or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I have those two as well. So I think we'll be fine. The hard part is just getting up there. If we can't fly. I do have this potion of flying, so I can fly. Maybe I might be able to carry Aimer. Well, yeah, I guess I could shuttle. It lasts an hour, so I could grab Aimer, carry him up to the island, and then do the same for Brennan. Or alternatively, you could just turn into your giant dragon form and carry all of us onto the island.
That's that's not a bad idea.
I mean, you're pretty big when you're like that. I think you can carry all three of us.
I mean, I could probably go to Stinky McGoblin over there and buy a potion of flying.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I think we're onto something. Potions of flying wouldn't hurt, but yeah, Ozzy could fly up there.
Well, yeah, they're pretty pricey though. They cost like 4,000 gold or something like that.
The potions of
500.
Was it 500?
Yeah. Potions of invulnerability are 4,000.
Well, okay. Well, then 500 is not too bad. But yeah, there's a lot. First, we had to dump all this crap we picked up in the crypt.
Yeah.
I know. Aimer his pockets are literally bulging with all the knickknacks and stuff he picked up. Like, I think he has like 70.
Can I help you?
What?
Nick
Hello.
Cicelli.
You.
Oh.
Of course I am.
Oh, you're that wizard we met at the Central Wall.
I am. Absolutely. Nice to make your acquaintance. I was summoned here by Echorex as part of a deal.
Excellent. I wasn't sure if you would take me up on my offer or not.
Oh, absolutely. The proposition for profit, of course, could not be passed up.
Okay. Well, excellent. So, am I speaking with the actual? Well, actually, I would know, Eric, wouldn't I? I would be able to see through the illusion of the simulacrum.
It's not a simulacrum.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay.
This is something different.
Okay. So, this is my proposal. Okay. Did you get a hold of him for this?
Well,
or is this something he came up with?
Oh, the art? Oh, the art I've had for a couple of years now.
Yeah. So here's my suggestion.
Yes, sir.
So you make a simulacrum of me, and you can use it for your research and for your purposes, as we discussed in the letter. I think you will find that the information that I can provide through Amarazi's memories will come quite valuable for you.
That's absolutely the plan.
And then I make a simulacrum of you to help me in my research and my work that I'm doing.
Oh, that's not necessary. I'm here to stay.
Oh, here to stay.
Of course! I'm here to make sure that my
Okay.
profits are insured.
Oh, okay.
What did you stick us with here, Echo?
So,
Only the best in wizarding, sir. I didn't get your name. My name is Knick-Knack Chicelli, profiteer extraordinaire.
I mean, if you would have remembered me properly from the Central Wall, you would have remembered my name.
I am afraid I haven't been to the Central Wall in quite some time.
Didn't
Where
you
did this guy come from?
Oh,
Echo,
I think it was an illusion that we were talking with. He did have very good prices. I remember that.
so simulacrums are actually an illusion. They're made of snow, and they're like an illusion. It's an exact copy of the original person. It has the same abilities, memories.
Yep.
It has the same everything except the hit points are in half.
Yep.
And so I think Knick-Knack Chichili has an army of merchants around Toivoa that he uses in this manner, and that's how he keeps his enterprise running.
Well, I have more
This-
ways of handling that than just the Malacra. You understand, I have to be quite ingenious in order to protect my profit margins.
Yes, Knick-Knack is ingenious. So my thought was, if we do have a location that we create as a home base, we need a wizard to cast some of the spells, some of the wards and magical barriers and things like that we need in order to keep it from being invaded or spied upon when we're gone. So,
But I can only do that a certain number of times, you understand, as part of the deal.
That's right. That's right. So we don't want to create. We had talked about having an apartment or a house here as a base. You guys want to skip that portion, or what?
I mean, yeah, if we're gonna clear out the Sky Island, I mean,
Yep.
I don't see any particular point in buying real estate in Nausea.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do some shopping. Let's go ahead and turn in our treasures and see what kind of money we have to do our shopping with. We'll probably
what
stay
kind
here
of
at
things
least
do you have
one-
for sale?
Oh, Knick-Knack, fancy. You should ask that. I have a plethora of things.
A plethora. You sound like
word.
one of those people from Rathus. Let's
Well,
take a look at what you've got. And he pulls out a little wand, and a magic table unfolds in front of him.
I pile in all of the poundage of stuff I have.
I know he's got at least like 70 pounds of what was it? What are the
Jars of organs.
organs? Yeah.
Yes. So I put down all of the junk I have, which is many pounds of junk.
Uh-huh. Then there's no accounting for taste, is there? How much were you looking to acquire for said variety?
It wasn't. Well, no. Taste is in the eye of the beholder, not the
I thought taste
eye
was
of
in the taste of the tongue.
Well, I mean,
That's there.
I haven't
He's
pulled
right.
up, I haven't
He's right.
pulled up the jars yet. This is just the junk.
Oh, well,
Um,
how much were you looking to get for the junk?
About 2,346 gold.
We can do that.
All
And
right.
He will produce a small ledger where he will write down 2,343 gold.
Is that all the mundane swords and stuff that we picked up?
Yeah.
That was literally just the junk I looted out of sarcophaguses.
Yeah, like it was various non-magical archaeology knickknacks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Random.
Keep using my
Random.
name.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
you need to stop, Rose. You need to stop saying that. I don't know when you started doing that, but stop
Well,
using that word.
all right.
He produces a
Obviously,
ring, and the ring is a good 2 feet in diameter. He puts it on the table, and the metal ring just sits on the table, and he grabs one item after another and just dumps it into the ring where it disappears.
Yeah, it's various bric-a-brac that we found.
Oh, I love bric-a-brac. It's delicious.
I know it's great.
And I've got
Especially when a beaver makes it. Have you ever had beaver bric-a-brac?
Can't say that I have.
Oh,
Yes.
There's a very famous beaver that makes it. I forget his name.
Amer pulls out a set of the fake amulets of or holy symbols of MCal.
Okay.
They're
Oh, interesting. Religious
they're-
in origin, I believe. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I add another one because I have one in my bag of holding as well, and I add that to Amer's pile
the fake
of-
ones.
of bad Imkale holy symbol is what I wrote it down as.
Yeah. I have 6. There's 6 plus 1 holy
7?
symbols. I had 5, and you just make 6.
Oh, 6. Okay.
Are these like amulets of the devout for all intents and purposes, Eric?
Correct. So
Okay.
this would be equal to a +1 weapon, which is 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
He's going to give you 600 gold each, so total
Okay.
3,600 gold.
All right, excellent. That's what I was gonna ask.
After
Alright,
all,
cool.
I have to make a damn profit.
Yeah, no,
and
no,
this
no,
one's really
plan.
dirty.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah, the people who are using them are real dickbags. So
let's not.
Dick bags. I knew a dick bag one time. They're
yeah, these weren't.
Oh,
we gotta talk about where this stuff came from.
Yeah, let's not talk about where this came from. Rose says as she pulls out a set of Jozo's Eye plate mail from the back of holding.
He looks at you and looks down the alleyway at the main street because, if you recall, you guys decided to put the mansion in an alleyway.
Yeah.
So he looks down the way. I see. Quite interesting that you've got one of these in your collection. Well, be very discreet about this. I'll give you 1,200 gold for it, and not a penny more. And I'll make you go away.
Throw it in the hole, Rose.
Yeah, I fold up, the individual pieces of plate mail and dump it down the hole.
Okay?
Anyone have need
The
for a
fun
plus
part
2
is
scimitar?
you hear them clattering on the other side of the hole. You look
Interesting.
in, and you see a warehouse where all the stuff is being dumped in on the floor.
Like,
This is not a bag of holding. These are rings of telelocation.
interesting.
Plus 2
So-
scimitar, anyone? Plus 2 scimitar? Plus 2 scimitar?
I don't need it.
No.
Fancy mustache? What do we got for this?
I'll accept it for 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold.
After
Ah,
all,
here you go.
it's used.
It is used. All right. Let's see.
In
What
it
else do I have?
goes.
Okay, so this is another big one. Rose also reaches into the bag of holding and pulls out the giant-sized vicious greatsword. I think it's also a +1. So yeah, it takes her a while. She grabs the hilt, and it's so big she has to like pull it out like almost like a rope or something. She's grabbing the blade actually and pulling it out.
His eyes go wide.
Uh,
Well,
This was-
I guess
this was
they
used by
was
Death Knight.
wrong. Eh,
yeah, this
I
was
was
a
always
Death
told
Knight.
his size didn't matter with women.
Hey, it really doesn't, man. It's motion of the ocean,
Oh, are you one of those? Excellent. Did I get a shot?
No. I have extremely high standards, but most women don't, so you're fine.
Very well.
So she sets the greatsword down because you told me it weighs like 24 pounds.
It's
Um,
heavy.
It's very big. Yeah, she just says, honestly, I can understand if you want to do a price decrease on this because I don't think you're gonna have many customers who can even swing this thing. But you could melt it down and make like 6 greatswords out of it.
I'm not one of those who does that sort of thing, but I know a guy. It would.
It's
have
a
to
lot
be
of magic
great.
metal.
Well, it's only magical if you leave it intact. Of course, the metal behind it is still valuable, and as a curiosity, I know a guy who'd be interested in using this sort of thing. He's a bald guy. Well, far away. Don't worry about it. But I'll give you 200 gold for it.
Sure, why not?
But you're going to also have to put it in the hole.
Oh, right, yeah. She very carefully puts it in the hole because it's probably big enough that it could probably like scratch the ring.
Yeah, as you're
but yeah.
putting it in the ring, you feel the other objects being shoved out of the way.
Yeah, she's being careful not to break anything on the other side.
Yeah.
As she drops it in. 200
You hear a
gold
low
for that.
whistle from the other side of the ring.
Yeah, I
Let's
know,
see
it's
anybody,
crazy,
if
right?
You can hear it.
Let's see. We also have Eyes of the Eagle.
Eagle.
I didn't
Eyes of the
remember
Eagle.
that. The Eyes of the Eagle.
Well, I will give you. I'll give you 600 gold for this. After all, I'm not going to use them, and they're garbage for anyone who really cares.
I give you advantage on
Oh, you have to attune to them.
Yeah, you have to attune to them, which is the problem.
They're a hot item. I've never seen anyone wear them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's better things you can attune to.
All
Eric,
right.
I've got a vicious star knife. I'll throw in the palm.
I'll give you 200 gold for that.
I don't know what
I know
it's
it's
worth,
prettier
but
than
it's
the
pretty handy.
giant sword, but I'm sure it's better made.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So add that.
to the
Aim,
tally.
Add that to the total. Yeah.
Yeah, 200 more
Let's
gold.
see. We have. Aimer takes off the amulet of health he's been wearing as his MKL bling. Is anyone going to use this amulet of health?
No, I don't need it.
No.
I'm sure I can find an adventurer who would love that sort of bling. It'd be very shiny around some fair maiden's neck.
I've already got my bling. He says he kind of pulls across the sword. He's got a big old diamond on a chain. He's still been
Yeah.
wearing since like level 5.
Well,
Yeah,
that's not ostentatious at all.
It's an insurance policy.
Have you seen me? He's like, he's kind of.
I have.
adjusted
You're right in
that.
front of me.
You got to stop walking into those, Aimer. Like,
I mean, like it's you know, I get the obviousness of
It's
it, but
probably
like,
the hat that's blocking his vision.
probably.
I'm gonna step on the gnome soon.
As
How
you
much for the
should,
amulet of health?
frankly.
Oh, this isn't magical in nature, but it's gold. Would you be interested in that? Rose says as she pulls out the big ass like shoulder gold like pieces the mummy lords were wearing. She has 2 of them.
Oh, I have not seen one of these in many, many years. Last time I saw one, never mind. You don't want to hear that story. But I will give you 1,000 gold for each of them.
Sure, it's yeah, they belong to two mummy lords. They did all
With
sorts
your
of
passive
funny.
insight, he is more interested in these than he should be.
Is there something I should know about these?
Oh, not at all. It's all fine. I'm sure it's all okay. I'm just interested for the reliquary purposes.
I mean, those organs that we're going to sell you also belong to those mummy lords. If that, piques your
Yeah.
interest.
You have the canonic jars too. Quite exciting. Quite exciting.
I haven't gotten to those yet. He still told me how much you're giving me for this amulet.
Oh, well, for the amulet, well, I will give you, what do you say, about 5,000 gold for that amulet of health.
Deal.
Yeah,
Ah,
adventurers
that's
pay premium for something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. My paladin, I'm gonna pay premium for it. My other paladin might too. Last but not least, at least as far as my stuff I've been hoarding around goes, Aimer sets down his haversack
Uh-huh.
and he starts slowly but surely pulling out jars upon
Whoa.
jars upon jars until he has all 14 jars floating with organs in them.
Oh, you have a complete set of two complete sets. Wow. So, What are we looking at to get these disgusting, horrific relics of useless entrails?
Don't think they're useless entrails. You wouldn't be that excited.
Well, I'm just looking to dispose of them for you.
Also with the complete magic. They're not magic. I don't know, but their headpieces and gold accoutrements. Yeah, we stripped those mummies bare.
Yes.
What would be a good role for me to tell?
Roll
I know his
check.
insight.
Yeah, I'll let Amor do it since he's much better a negotiator than Rose is.
I know, but I say, but by his attitude alone, I know they're worth more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. With the 19, yeah, they're worth a significant amount of money. Getting an entire set of Mummy Lord entrails and canopic jars, along with the burial finery and everything, you're looking at about 10 grand per set.
Oh, it's already got. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
I'll buy some arrows. Yeah.
okay,
And
we're
he'll
gonna start
probably make that money back if he just put them in a museum.
Amer goes 25,000. I'll roll my
You
persuasion.
drive a
here.
hard bargain deal.
All right.
Even before you rolled.
Yeah. All right. He hands him all the jars.
Let's see. I
He
think I
starts
have
producing
one.
some gemstones and putting them on the table for you.
Yeah, I think I have one last thing. She pulls out and this is what I have written down, fancy curved dagger. I think it was magical, but we didn't identify it because we were running low of magic on the time.
Oh, I can identify it for you real quick. I get a free one per day. Amer goes, Pazam!
Oh. He watches you do that. You know, you really should be careful with the wrist. You could get carpal tunnel doing it that way.
Yeah, I could, but it's fun. Like, I'm gonna do this like once a day. It'll be fine.
He smiles, and as you cast Identify on this, you see that it's a very fancy dagger. Let me go ahead and get that dagger for you here, because I wanted to make sure we get this right. Here we go. I'm missing it. I will get it for you. Give me a couple moments, because
Oh, yeah,
for some
sure.
reason it's not pulling up. Here it is. Alright. Here we go. Aimer.
This window. Okay. The name is great. Oh. Okay. I'm in. Amer looks at it. He goes, I'm gonna need a minute.
What does that mean?
Yep.
The magic has given a lot of data to my brain.
Oh, he's scanning. Got it.
Yeah.
And
It's
I
like
believe you
computer
touched
screens.
it, correct?
Or
Or did you use the aura?
I have the aura.
Okay, so we do not have to do the thing.
I haven't even figured out what the thing is yet. But
Oh,
we'll find out.
Rose has been touching it, if that matters.
Rose has been touching it. Okay, then I
Yeah,
need to
she
make
yeah
the
she
thing
she
cover
she
DC
pulled it out. She pulled it out of the bag.
Is it still-
Sorry.
is it
You
still
guys used the
sheathed,
mage hand to
though?
put it in.
Oh, that's right, we did.
Yeah.
Well, we could have done that to take it out too.
Well,
Yes, but
I
she
didn't
forgot.
remember. I will use Diamond Soul to
Soul?
re-roll that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
there we go.
Awesome. Cool. You are able to resist the presence within the dagger.
Oh God, not another one. Nyrene,
This one
protect me.
doesn't speak. No, this one doesn't
Oh.
speak to you. This is just.
Yeah,
This one just
I think I remember.
was going to possess you.
Yeah, I think I remember that,
So
or at least
Amber's
remember when we
probably-
picked it up.
Technically, it only if you need to pull it out of its sheath. Is it in a sheath right now, or is it just out and about?
it did not have a sheath when you guys found it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
you're
I'm sorry. It
thinking
should be
about
in its
keeping
sheath.
it?
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. It should be in its sheath. So, yeah.
Oh.
Because it
Yeah,
automatically does that last thing.
She didn't pull it out. So I mean, sure, she grabbed the dagger to pull it out of the bag,
Yeah,
but she didn't
that's
draw it.
Aimer will tell everyone.
What is this?
It is
Oh,
it is
what?
That's a very imposing name.
Yes, it is.
It is
If you know the history of.
It's a crazy
Oh.
dagger. If you can pass the will save.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, true sight, blind sight, tremor sense, and corpse
yeah.
stride.
Wait. Oh
Whoa.
shit.
Well,
And does not require attunement.
What the hell is corpse stride?
You walk into one dead body, you walk out of another within 60 feet of you.
And does it consume movement when you use that?
Yes. But it counts as one step, leaving the other corpse.
now Eric, that's it.
Oh,
I
so
mean, is this something that happened post campaign, or is this the sister blade?
This
the one
is
that
the
she
blade
had.
that she had that she got from the King of Assassins, the Chosen of
Oh,
Mask.
she had this the whole. Oh, okay.
She had
yeah.
this. She had
Yeah.
this for a year.
Wow. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, no, she was squatting on this for a whole year because she's like, no, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she pulled it out on the last fight for one attack, and that was it. And then she put it away
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow.
because, yeah,
She had some nasty. She had some nasty stuff, for sure.
yep. But something
Oh my
happened.
God. Oh
What?
my god. No, I'm just reading what this thing does. Also, keep in mind, I'm a monk, and this is a dagger, so the damage is 1d10 when I use it.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold on to that one.
So we're selling that?
No.
Jack looks at you. Are you sure? I'll give you 100,000 gold for it.
Oh.
Guys, I mean this is an accident waiting to happen too. You realize, right?
Well, Rose is the closest thing to an accident not happening, but
Walking in dead bodies?
I have a high chance of resisting it, but I'm not. I don't think you guys want me running at you with this.
I mean, worst comes to worst, if I used this, I'd be next to an enemy. And if is there any is there like a visible effect when the person loses control?
You don't know.
Oh, that's a good point. Like, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
In fact-
actually, I think
I've never had anyone lose control yet. It's only been used one time in a campaign for one attack.
yeah, this was the dagger that was in possession, or that blood mage lady had. That one guardian down in the crypt. Like I think she was like
Correct.
the boss of the other ones.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
That doesn't mean anything.
Well, yeah, because apparently Echo knows about this from his previous campaign, and
I'm not
it sounds like another person was using it, which makes you wonder like how they lost it, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that one.
I'm setting a lot of lore up, not just for this campaign, but for other campaigns that are currently going on. And so this is one of those that you guys have access to as super high level characters. This is a fun item to bring in story wise, and it also sets up a ton of lore cross campaign across the world.
So you know,
If
Rose,
that
if it
makes
takes you
sense.
over, don't be sad if I kill you.
I'll hold on to it because
Okay.
just the vision itself would be really useful.
Yeah, no,
Um,
it's awesome. I'm not arguing that. I'm just giving you fair warning. But if you lose it, I'm blowing you up.
Well, that's the thing. If I lose it while holding this, I think your best bet is to run away.
So,
Yeah.
Eric, does it just attempt to overpower the wielder one time, or each
Yep.
time they pull it out of the sheath?
Just the first. Every time you pull it out of the sheath, it
Yeah,
does
every-
the wisdom saving throw.
It's
And
like
then-
the eye of Kydron, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that but once combat's over, it'll automatically return to its sheath.
Right.
Yeah.
So every time combat starts and you go to use it,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's there's a big risk to this thing, and intentional because it is a massively powerful thing. That's how it's balanced.
Oh no.
Oh,
So,
you
yeah,
mean I'm
I'll-
tempting you guys? Oh no.
like I said,
uh,
I've got a good little thing now, and I'm like,
yeah, I've already added the dagger to my sheet. I'm gonna be using that.
Brennan quantifies things by arrows, so he's just
Right.
he's like, that's a lot.
You
That's
understand
a lot of
the
arrows.
attack and damage bonus there? Do you understand how that works?
Yeah, it's every time, as long as if you keep hitting, it keeps increasing
Yeah.
by one, once per round.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, the
Until
thing
there's
is,
nobody within 300 feet.
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's a crazy good weapon, and
Yeah.
I do not blame you in the slightest for wanting.
No.
I'd say the same thing if I wanted to use it. If I go crazy, I don't blame you for blowing me up.
is the what? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to blame me for blowing you up either.
I mean, I'm just saying. You know,
No hard feelings.
Yeah, that's nice. What else do we have? Do we have anything else that we've... I've looked deep in my inventory.
Echo's
I
like,
don't have a
oh, I
whole
gotta
lot."
find the other artifacts.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm pretty much using everything I've got on my sheet, I think.
I'm not using everything I have on my sheet. I could make a little bit more money if I wanted to, I suppose.
It's not necessary. Yeah.
It's
Of
one
course
those
it's
things-
necessary, after all. When they're getting it such a good deal.
Yes, that's right.
Part of me
Yeah.
wants to stab Cecilia next time I see her with her own sword.
Oh, she's a bitch, isn't she?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
That's why I still have Bicker.
Okay. I think that's everything. I'm keeping these spears because I have use for them. They're only +1 spears, anyways.
How did you get a negative 46?
I pressed the button, the button on the D&D
gotcha.
Beyond.
I need to correct that.
And, it has a slash.
I was getting
Actually,
those. Yeah.
Aimer will pull out Bicker and show the gnome who should not be named the blade.
Well, that's quite interesting, isn't it?
It is quite interesting.
So, what do you want for it?
Well, I paid. Well, a little assumption here. I paid 40,000 for it.
You're going to try to bluff him. Oh, that's going to be great. Pow! Did he have a thing for this? One sec, I have to check. Did he have a thing that he could boost that by 1?
Does he have the blue shard?
He does. He does have the blue shard, so he will go ahead and bump that up by 1. So he will tell that you are lying about selling it for buying it for 40,000 gold. Ahem.
Okay, it was 34,000. It was actually 34,000.
Well, I will buy it from you for 20,000.
22.
2175.
21,750 or 21,755.
21,075 gold.
All right, deal.
Okay.
We'll get that sword back out in the world.
All right. So Bicker goes out into the world. Awesome. So there goes the critical strikes on a 19 or a 20.
No, I'll have that back next level. No.
You know, actually no. I'm attached to it, even though I don't use it that much anymore.
Narine's knife?
Yeah, Nyrene's knife. You know, it's nice having all these conversation partners in my head. You know. So I'm gonna
really
even
been sulking for a long time. She's ignoring you
what? Why is she ignoring me?
because you haven't used her in ages.
It's. You know what? I'll talk to Nyrene. I'll pull out the dagger, and I'll just ask her.
About time.
I mean, I just haven't been able to. You require attunement, and I just haven't been able to use you. I've been.
I know. That's because I'm important.
Are you happy with me, Nyrene? Like,
No.
would you rather go with Mr. I can't say his name. This little gnomish wizard?
He looks kind of cute. I can manipulate him, you think?
No, I don't think so. I think he's actually a pretty strong wizard, so probably not.
Roll an insight check, please. Sweet Rose.
Where's my sheet?
With the 25 insight, she's going to own him.
When you say that, do you mean like possess or like just like bully
I'm going
into?
to have him wrapped around my little finger, and
Bully. Okay.
I'm going to get sold to someone who can really appreciate my beauty.
All right. Well, ultimately, I mean, you have been a companion for a long time, and I do just wish for you to be happy. And if that is stuck between someone's ribs, and that is what you deserve.
Absolutely. I love being stuck between someone's ribs. It's been so long because you're useless.
I politely refrain from using is that the reason I don't use her is because she's not strong enough for me.
That's wrong. That's how you get her to obey.
And like yeah, I mean, no, she's actually really good on a monk because you can stunning strike with that retaliatory strike she can let you do.
Yep.
But so arguably it's probably the best with me. But you know, I'm sure there's plenty of enterprising sneak thieves who could use this knife. Also, I just want to double check, Eric, because Eric, this is a meta question. So I just want to make sure that there is no connection between this Nyrene's knife and the Nyrene that helped Rose like a century ago on the ship that took her to there we go. I couldn't remember the name.
Would you like to roll a new insight check?
Sure, because that was just like an elvish deckhand lady, and I think it's not exactly the same.
Because Eric never leaves Easter eggs in games like that.
Hold on, let me see. Let me check my notes. I wrote down her name. It was Naireen, I believe. Naiereen. So I don't know if those were the same. So I want to double check that actually.
Sure.
Because that's why in my head I've been thinking they're two different. They're just two people with similar names. I'm gonna.
They're just similar. That's all.
Okay. I'm gonna spend the inspiration I got for giving Shadrach to Nausha to reroll that.
Sure. We get into
Much
all
better.
the lore bits that Eric's been leaving around. With a 30, you are certain they are not related.
Okay, just double check.
They are homonyms, but not actually related.
Yeah, because Nyreen was telling me she belonged to some like temple that got flooded and she killed the priest, and the Nyreen that I knew was just like a sailor. So yeah, so just double checking. Okay. Well then, yeah.
Nyreen, who owned the knife, is someone completely different. There is lore about her, but not the person who took you to shoot.
Yeah, not the nice lady who I thought died in a storm like 2 days after I met her. All right, so yeah, I'll show the dagger. I'll put the dagger down on the table for Knick-Knack to look at.
Well,
You know, I'm not going to
excited.
give you this dagger, but I can give you this dagger. She says as she says goodbye to Irene.
Oh, well, let's see here. And how much were you looking to part with this very fine dagger? I can give you 4,000 gold for it.
She purses her lips and then looks at Amer, because Amer is much better at this than she is. She's gonna turn to him and just say 6,000.
Roll a persuasion check.
I think she's talking to me or talking to Knick-Knack.
Well, she's taking inspiration from Amer.
Gotta be a 26. Nope. Nope. I will give you 3,900 gold for it.
What? No, 4,000.
Very well. 4,000 gold.
Okay. I just say, well, Nairine, it was a pleasure working with you. I hope you find some adventurer who will use you better than I could.
He looks at you talking to the knife and then grabs a handkerchief and slides it into the hole.
Oh yeah, she's got an attitude.
At it. Amer's smirking at the sword the entire time.
Brandon's like, is that the Lich?
No, this is the dagger that has a lot of lip.
We also still have this, and we haven't really found a use for it, what we're going to do with it exactly yet. And Amer pulls out the Amethyst Draconic Shard.
Oh yeah, we haven't decided what we want to do with that. Amer, did you add the 4,000 to the total? Because I know you
did, yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure you're keeping track.
Yep, I am. I got a calculator.
All right. Yeah. Well,
Yes,
I thought you wanted to use
that to do some enchanting and just never did, right?
I mean,
right.
So do we want to go do enchanting with this then?
that's Echo's wheelhouse.
We have time to kill for tomorrow.
But we never did come up with anything. Everybody seemed to be set, right? Everybody was kind of happy with what they had.
I wanted to turn it into a psychic rapier face lane.
Oh, I wonder which Fae you plan to slay with that.
That's what we had discussed. It would be like a rapier of slang, like a dragon slayer, I should say, but it'd be for Fae.
Right. So are there slaying weapons like a sword of slaying or something like that? Is that a normal thing?
So what we decided last time, let me get it up here, hold on. I'd figured this out before. Okay, search. It was going to be similar to a dragon slayer, except it was going to be a Fae slayer, do psychic damage. And Eric said the DC on that would be a 28.
Oh my goodness, that's a piece of cake. Okay, so the only issue is time. Time, and I think maybe some of the materials. Let's look.
We also have those dragon bits if you want to use that for the sword.
Oh, we have the whole. I think this particular item is like the catalyst for the sword.
No, I mean the actual dragon, like shadow dragon bits. If you want to like add that to the rapier,
yeah.
or use them in the crafting. I don't know how magic crafting works. We have parts. I don't know if you can use them. It was from a really big, scary dragon. I'm sure you can do something with those.
What do we have? Do you know? Because I don't have that in my notes. She starts shuffling around in the bag of holding. We have 19 dragon shade scales. We had 20, but I took one of them for myself. We have 14 dragon shade teeth and 1 dragon shade claw. Okay.
And I checked with Eric, and that is the official title, Dragon Shade Blanks.
Yeah, so I could use like a dragon shade tooth in the enchanting of this thing. I don't know. I'm looking through my notes. how long would it take to do the enchantment for this Dragon Slayer or this Face Slayer? Maybe 20 hours or 40 hours?
If it's a face slaying sword and that's all you're doing to it, yeah, we're looking at an 8-hour thing.
Yeah, it's basically taking the Dragon Slayer, but instead of Dragon Slaying, making it Face Slaying.
Yeah, that's not hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
8 hours.
And since it'd be psychic damage instead of piercing.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So I can do that. I have like a plus 19 to enchanting, so I almost can't fail that. So yeah. So keep that, and we'll do that when we have some 8 hours of downtime. Echo will do that.
That's most of what this today is downtime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone has anything else to sell? I don't think I do.
I think it's it for selling. Now, if we want to stock up on stuff for the road, okay, so Eric. So with my deal with Knick-Knack, what I was hoping to do was use Knick-Knack, his simulacrum, along with my simulacrum, to do the downtime type stuff. So like we go on the road, and they could work on creating scrolls or doing enchanting on things that take like 60 hours, to do
remember,
an
to do
enchant.
the scroll, it consumes the spell slot, so your simulacrums would quickly run out of spell slots.
Oh, they would. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they actually took.
Yeah, you actually cast a spell.
Yeah.
But they could do.
Let's say on long rest, when they get the spell slots back.
No.
No, simulacrum doesn't. No. But I was going to do stuff like that. They could do enchanting. And that's another thing I wanted to do is like if I wanted to do some enchanting and it's going to take 80 hours or 100 hours, I could use the simulacrum to do that while we're on the road.
Yes. The enchanting,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. And this is this actually Knick-Knack? Is that what it is?
You can roll an insight check.
Because so what's interesting is I don't want to take up Knick-Knack's time. He's too important for this. That's why my proposal was, hey, I'll just make a simulacrum of him, and then he can make a simulacrum of me, and then he can go do his research and work as well. So
Sure.
make an
let's roll
insight
your
check.
Insight check. Yeah, insight check. Thank you for your insight check of an 8.
Yeah, it's a 16. I do have advantage.
You have advantage? Okay, with the 16, this is not a flesh entity.
Right. Okay.
As you look at him, his skin has a distinctive wood grain.
It's a wood simulacrum.
What in the world did Chase do? No, you have to know Chase, man. He was off the wall.
All right.
Yeah,
Out of character, and this is out of character. Your characters don't know this. Okay.
I don't know jack about magic.
But for the players, what Chase did was he had a sculpture made of Knick-Knack, and he cast Awaken on the sculpture.
Ooh.
And so the sculpture of Knick-Knack is an awakened creature.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
That's smart.
created an awakened statue.
Sounds like something you do.
Yeah, that's very smart.
And so this version of Knick-Knack has almost no magic at all, but is a great mouthpiece to communicate back to Knick-Knack with the magic items that Knick-Knack leaves with it. And whenever he's needed, Knick-Knack teleports in, does the magic, and leaves.
Yeah, it can basically it's a salesman basically. It has all his skills, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got his skills. He's got the intent behind the guy, and the facial like the presentation of Knick-Knack.
Yeah.
But it's like someone at Jack in the Box representing Jack.
So when I'm talking to him, I mean, does he understand that I do want some magical assistance with the wardings and stuff?
And he's lying to your face that he's going to do it. What's actually going to happen is when your back's turned and you guys leave, He's going to be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, boss, come help me with this," and Knick-Knack will teleport in and
Okay.
do the thing and then leave.
Okay, well, I'm good with that. I mean, that's
But
better.
you don't
That's
know
even
that.
better.
What
Yeah,
you
okay.
know is this guy's going to do it.
Yeah, this is Knick-Knack. Okay.
So that's out of character. That's
that's
how
perfect
Chase
then.
wanted this character to be played, as this rapscallion cheater guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this way,
So-
he's not at risk for anything. If the sculpture burns in a fire, he's uninjured. He can show up when it's perfectly safe, do his thing, and leave and get all the profit.
Okay. All right. Well, I have some ideas, and that'll work just fine. Let's go do some shopping. Let's stock up for adventure on the road.
All right. So
I think.
Let me divvy up the gold here. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Everyone gets 16,805 gold.
16,008.
Yeah, 16,805. Oops, I'm going to put that in platinum. That's a lot more platinum.
There was a point in time in this adventure where you guys were broke.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always times where we're going to be broke. And then everyone else also gets 2 silver and 5 copper.
Thank you, sir. That was a good run.
I mean, So, yeah, Rose. As we divvy up the money, or I think he's using gems for a amount this much. Is what Eric was saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, as she takes her portion, she just says, "Yes, there are some things I need to buy. I have an idea. I think I need to visit. Oh, what was that dark elf's name? The gemstone owner.
Don't talk about her. Why you gotta bring her up like that?
Why? What's wrong? I only met her once.
Why you gotta bring her up?
She was a little creepy, but she owns the.
I know who she is.
Do you know her? I'm trying to remember her name. What was it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Hold on.
You see Aimer like
Tayrol. Tayrol, that's right. Tayrol Oloidark or something like that.
You see Aimer almost like subconsciously like kind of rubbing like the spot like right above his right kidney.
What are you looking for, Rose?
Well, I sold some gemstones to her a very long time ago, but there's a technique I've been thinking I'm ready to start trying, and I need obsidian for it, high quality obsidian. And I figured she's probably the person to ask. She buys gemstones. Maybe she knows mineralogy. I don't know.
Maybe she's going to stab herself, jump off the pier.
Okay, so what happened between the two of you?
Everything was going great until I got a dagger in the back.
So you don't want me to mention that I know to her that I know you?
You don't want to mention to her that you know me.
What did you do to her?
I usually do pretty well with the ladies, and I'm clearly the victim here. She might have grown. She may as well be living in Shu for all I know. Maybe she found. Maybe she found in the country.
We're gonna pause as the camera does a montage of Aimer doing well with the ladies. Little old lady dies in Esatoro. Little old lady dies over here. Cecilia, parents singing about constantly. Warlord in Ochafuk. Just doing well with the ladies is a perception.
Hey. There was that one lady who he ran out on, that we ran into on that pirate island, who found him.
Yep.
Some of them end better than others.
Right. But you could do like a montage of I do well with the ladies.
Yes. Oddly enough, when he cross-dresses, he is better with the men, but we won't talk about that.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's funny to hear that line from Aimer coming out. I do well with the ladies when.
Yeah, Rose just nods and just says, I'm sure you did something to deserve it. But Right. I
Yeah,
will.
yeah. I wasn't born a woman. That's what I did to deserve it. That she may have found a shoe for all you know. Eric is like he says spits in disgust.
Well, anyways, I need to talk to her. We need to go back to Farboiler. I'm out of potions of advantage. I need to buy some more.
Yeah, so let's hit Judas first, and then Farbowler. I think that's all I'm going to need.
Okay.
Y'all good with that?
Yeah. It's always nice to visit Judith. I'm not gonna buy anything, but well, actually, while we're on the way to go talk to her, Echo, you've been talking about enchantment and all that stuff. Rose reaches into the bag of holding and pulls out a set of jade knuckles. They're just normal jade knuckles. They're non-magical. Like, she just looks at him and just says, "Could you make these? Just give them an enhancement?" Like-
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty easy to do. I just have to have the time to do it.
Yeah.
And then the cost for materials.
Yeah, she nods and puts them back in. All right, just checking.
So let's see. Are you thinking like a +2 to hit and damage kind of thing? Is that what you're thinking?
Probably something like that. Yeah, nothing crazy, but just so that my unarmed attacks do a little more oomph.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I can do that. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem at all.
Now, as far as my services are necessary, did you have an establishment where I can set up shop?
That's what we're working on. I was debating on.
So that's a no.
I have a room on the Blue Cloak Citadel you guys can use.
Excellent. Let's do that.
Yeah, I guess that's as good as anything.
Uh,
Let's
I
do
want
that.
you can go say hi to Shadrach while I'm there too.
Oh, what's a Shadrach?
Demi-Lich.
Demi-Lich. Oh, goodness. How did you manage to collect one of those?
Pure skill. Immer says, and he breathes on his nails and buffs them against his cloak.
Indeed. I never knew that agents of death and destruction were that acquirable. I'll have to do some research. And he's going to run off, and you guys can drop him off at the Blue Cloak's place.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That's perfect.
Which sets up
And
a
we had
lot
to
of
do that.
content for a lot of other people.
That's part of the fun of with all of that.
Connected
You know what I
World?
mean? Like, yeah, just like putting him there so he'll interact with everyone else, getting some of these weapons back in the world, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I do find that quite enjoyable.
I'm glad. Where are we going?
I think Judith. Yeah.
All right. So you guys head over to Judith's Intricacies and Oddities. As you walk up, the building is as clean as ever, and you can see inside that Judith is wiping down the counters. As you guys walk in, the bell dings cheerfully as you walk in, and you can smell the apple and cinnamon candles. Welcome. It's been some time. How have you been? Just a couple days.
Been busy. Yeah, it's been a little while. We've been busy, but yeah, we're back.
Welcome again. Back. Now, did you bring anything exciting this time? The last time, you brought some very powerful objects, and you're really gaining a bit of attention.
I got rid of some. We just got rid of some junk, mostly.
Yeah. I don't think we have a lot to sell this time, but we are looking to buy some things.
What are you looking to purchase?
Echo is looking for a scroll of Featherfall.
Okay. She will pull that out. Not a big deal.
I guess I could have made one of those for you, Echo.
Yeah, and then let's see. I don't need a teleport. A couple of scrolls of counterspell.
She
Maybe
has
2 of those.
3 total. That's all.
3. I'll take
Yeah.
all 3.
Okay. So, level 3. Levels 3 scrolls are 200 gold each. So that's going to be 600 gold.
Okay.
The Feather
Alright,
Fall
and
is a
then,
first level spell, right?
Yeah.
So that is
Yeah.
Right.
60 gold. So you're at 660.
Okay, and then Scroll of Darkness.
Darkness is a first level scroll as well. So that's another 60.
Okay. Dispel Magic.
This spell is a third level scroll, right? And she
Yeah,
only
yep.
has 1 of those.
Okay. How much is that? Is that 4?
920 so far.
Okay. And then we'll keep looking. I've got that one. I've got that one. Oh, Scorching Ray. Does she have any of Scorching Ray?
She does not. She recently sold out
Okay.
to another mage by the name of Tyronius.
It would be Tyronius.
Silence. Any scrolls of silence?
She does have silence, and she has 5 scrolls of silence.
I'll take 3 of those.
Man, we are gonna just. I know she's already had all her teleportation scrolls cleaned out.
Yeah, you guys keep buying like so many scrolls that I've actually started role-playing her in the downtime. Just what scrolls is she making?
Yeah, just doing the math to see what she could make in the time she.
Well, it's not her. That's the fun part. It's actually Borges who does them. So that's another 240 gold. You're 1160 right now.
All right.
Because she's too busy and too important to do scroll work. But Borges, the dwarf at the door, he's the one who's making all this stuff. And I am getting art of him soon from Bubble.
Yeah,
What
quote
about,
unquote dwarf. Yeah.
What about Slow?
Slow, she does not have. Those are all sold out.
Come on.
No!
All right.
If she has everything all the time, there's no interest.
Yeah, I know. A folding boat.
She does have folding boats. She has 7 folding boats.
I think we sold her like 2 of them.
I just need 1. How
Yes,
much are
you
they?
sold her 2, and the Teens of Toivor sold her 5.
Oh wow. How much are they?
Those are 10,000 gold each.
1,000. Oh, wait a minute. So, what's the description of a folding boat? How big is it, and how many people can it hold?
It
Well,
depends
look real
on.
quick.
They
4, I
actually
think?
unfold in 3 different ways. Here's the folding boat. The folding boat.
So, guys,
goes
I
like
was.
this.
Let's see.
There we go.
Okay.
It unfolds to about 10 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 2 feet deep.
Upwards of 15. Looks like
right.
that's max.
The second command word unfolds into a 24-foot long boat, which is huge, etc.
So, I was going to get this for you guys if we teleport out in the middle of the ocean. I mean, Echo doesn't think he really needs it, but I don't want to spend 10,000 on that.
I mean, I can
What do
just.
y'all think?
I can
Unless we-
just.
unless we all divvy up some for it.
I mean, I can just stand on the water.
Brandon's like looking around.
Yeah.
And
what's
I-
Brendan gonna do?
I can carry him.
Okay. What about? We'll do that with 4 bowler. Okay. I've got another. I'm not gonna spend 10 grand on a floating boat.
Yeah.
We probably
You're
should
not
have
going to
held on
spend
to the
real
one
life
we had.
values of money for a real life value of boat.
Yeah. We probably should have held on to the one we had.
Yeah.
Diplomat
What
bag.
is it for?
Does she have diplomat bags?
Diplomat bags? I believe so. Let me pull that up.
Because they're like a pair, right?
Diplomacy bag, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Diplomacy bag.
They're a match set.
I have to pull it up because diplomacy bag is not something that I actually have. Diplomacy.
I thought that was your homebrew item, right? Because we used it in
That
one of
is
your games.
not. That's not what I have. I will double check
Oh.
to make sure that's in my list, but I don't think Diplomacy bag is in my list of things. That might be a Damon thing. That sounds very Damonish.
Don't say that. Crap. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
a Damon thing. I'm 99% sure because that sounds like a Damon thing. Can you go ahead and display that for me? Because I will pull it
well,
up.
I can't. I don't see it. I remember an NPC. I thought it was you had an NPC that had a bag, and they would put objects or gold in the bag, and then somebody on the other side could pull it out. Somebody somewhere else could pull it out of their bag. It was a
Oh
match
no,
set.
that's what Knickknack has. Those are the rings.
Right. Oh, that
Oh,
right. But we started out with bags, and I thought
right.
I could buy a set of matching bags.
Yeah, that's not diplomacy bags. That was oh, Liam had those. Let me see here. Oh,
Probably.
I forget
Maybe.
the name of it. I will find it. I have them
Okay.
somewhere. I just need to find what it is, and those are like
Yeah.
10,000 gold.
I
not
may
cheap.
actually spend the money on that though.
Yeah, that is a really cool item. I will find it. Give me a couple moments.
Okay.
Because I know what it is. I just forgot what we called it because it's been so damn long since anyone used those things.
I got to thinking about them, and I think I have some pretty cool things to do with them.
Yeah.
That's
like
it.
putting
That's
them in
it
a bag of
for.
holding.
Yeah. So that's it for Echo right now,
Okay.
guys.
Well, I don't think I need anything particularly hard or expensive to get. Judith, would you happen to have a gem of discretion I could buy?
She smiles. No.
Really?
The last one I had, I sold for 40,000 gold.
Really?
Yes, really.
I didn't really expect them to be that expensive.
They're quite powerful, and I don't really like deception.
Kind of my stock and trade.
I understand, and you're very honest, and I appreciate your forthcomingness. However, it's not a domain that I like to deal with.
Fair enough. After all, the best way to lie is to tell the truth. But
You sound like an
Okay.
attorney.
No, that's
So
Mr.
easy.
Bernstein. All right. Well, then also another thing. I don't think these are expensive. Sending stones.
Sending stones are not expensive.
No, we have
Well,
sending stones. I think
we-
we have them.
We have one pair of sending stones
a
in the
pair of
bag.
them is 2,000 gold.
Okay. So I'm ignorant when it comes to magic, Judith. Is it possible to make a sending stone, or have one sending stone that links to dozens of other sending stones, and all of those go back to the one? Let's just use the master sending stone.
Not
Is that possible, or
necessarily.
is it just two-way for all of them?
It is a two-way thing. Each one
Okay.
only links back to one. Unfortunately, you cannot do a network calling plan.
It was worth a shot. I mean, like I said, I don't know much when it comes to magic, so if you say it's something like that doesn't exist, then I'll take your word for it. You know better
of
than I do when it
character.
comes.
Yeah, out of character. I've had multiple people try this before, and I've allowed someone to do it, and it really broke things. Like there, you get into just the location of everything just becomes insignificant, and no one ever goes anywhere and does anything.
Well, it's if I wanted to coordinate, say, like 100 people at the same time.
Exactly. That's exactly right, and that's the problem.
I mean, I suppose I could write 100 birds. What were they called? The birds of the little
Paper
origami
birds.
flight birds, paper
I have a
birds.
bunch of them. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
bunch of them.
I know you have a bunch of them. If I could, because when you write the origami birds, they don't automatically fly as soon as you finish, right? You can write a
Right.
note on all
Right.
50 of them and then send them all at once if you wanted to.
Right.
But then you'd have a flock of origami birds, and that's kind of
I do
noticeable.
have a wand of skywrite.
Mm,
Oh, you've intrigued me.
For 4,000 gold, I will sell you a wand of skywrite.
I mean, I like the name of this. Oh, does it do more? Is it just? Does it sound like its name?
It allows you to cast the spell Skywrite once per day.
Hold on, we need. Yeah, you gotta go look at my D&D Beyond now. I'm also looking at potions. Okay, let's see. Sky. No, not Sky.
It basically lets you. Have you ever seen Wizard of Oz?
Yes. Okay.
It
Sky.
basically
Yeah,
lets you do what the witch does.
10 words in the sky. Okay. I'm still liking this more and more. Does it require attunement?
No.
Sold. And Amer will give her 4,000 gold.
All right, and I will make you a wand of Skywrite.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Just wait till everyone sees in the sky. Amer was here.
Yeah,
All right.
4,000 gold well worth spent for him.
Yeah, it saves me from buying a whole bunch of scrolls of it.
Ridiculous. I love it.
I mean, that is what Amer is ridiculous. Can I also buy?
Granted.
Do you have as far as level 1 scrolls go?
Yes.
Mostly because Amer's lazy, doesn't want to make them himself. Between shield and protection from good and evil, like, are there a plethora of them, or are there like kind of a mount?
Shield or a scroll?
A scroll of shield.
A scroll of shield. She does
Yes.
have 6 of those.
Amer will buy 5.
All right.
No, 300 gold.
Man, all these poor low-level parties are going to be like, I'd like to get the shield spell, and then Eric's going to be like, no, sorry.
Next month.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you guys look out the window and there's 5 people with their faces plastered against the window right now because on Saturday they're doing their shopping episode.
Oh, no. Make sure to buy all 3rd level spells and lower that she has.
No, that's for Friday. We can't let Tyro have Fireball.
We'll set Knick-Knack out on the sidewalk selling them for it.
Who's that ugly red-haired dwarf out there?
Oh, that's nobody.
You're right. That is a nobody.
Twitch chat also supports Tyro not getting Fireball.
Oh, man. When people don't want the evoker getting a fireball, man, that's when you know things are bad.
Man. Cool.
Okay.
Anything else,
Well,
Jeremy?
okay. Well, this is another question in those. Does something like this even exist, as far as you know? I was thinking, kind of like sending stones, but telepathic, and always on. Is that a thing that's possible? Like something that could do that?
I have heard of those, and I know someone who has a pair, and he regrets it. But if you're interested in that sort of thing, you would want to contact a warlock / archmage by the name of Riven Leowick.
Riven Leowick.
Riven Leowick. There we go.
Oh, Riven.
Yeah, so because what I'm imagining is basically like a ring or like a 2 pairs of items that would allow me to communicate with someone.
He
Preferably,
has a
it's probably in the
crown
same
that
point.
allows him to communicate with his patron at will through telepathy. He regrets it greatly.
Oh no, I would need it. Well, presumably, if the patron has a matching crown, I could steal. But a crown is a little ostentation. I was hoping for something like a ring. I guess if I shrink the crown, it'd be kind of like a ring.
Be some very powerful magic.
I look at Echo. Magic? Is that can do? Can you do that?
Echo, if
I
you
don't
want to
know
try
if I
to
can do
craft a ring of telepathic communication between 2 people, I will totally allow that. It'll have a DC of a 30.
Aimer can probably give you some. Aimer can probably give you some assistance with that, technically, considering that's like one of his specialties as well.
Yeah.
I can hit 30. I can hit 30 pretty easy. Yeah. I don't know. Are you sure that's something you want to do?
Well, I mean, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk with some random monster patron, but I mean, just
between 2 rings, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, just there are people I may want to be in contact with. I'm just planning things out.
I can hit 30.
So, well, okay. All I just need to know is that it's doable. Is basically what you're saying. Okay.
There's the wand.
Well, in that case, Judith, can you have just 2 plain gold rings I could buy?
Of course, for 2 gold.
All right.
Yeah, 2 gold rings for you. They're very fancy, but not ostentatious. You know, it's well made, simple design, but very fancy.
Yeah, just normal, plain gold jewelry. No, nothing special. So let me just mark that off my sheet.
Brendan's got like dragon claws hanging off of his neck.
Let me just add the. Well, yeah. So 2 gold. Let me just mark that off my sheet. 1, 2.
She's giving Brendan a bit of a stink eye, but that's okay.
Yeah, she doesn't like it. Like she got. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I think she's a dragon. I don't know if you guys have picked up on those really subtle hints that we've been getting.
About killing dragons.
Well, Judith is nice. Yeah, she'll just take those 2 rings and just put them in her pocket. Let me just mark that on my sheet. 2 plain gold rings that I will later enchant. Okay, that's all I needed from Judith. Oh wait, yeah, another pair of sending stones. I'm sorry.
Okay, that'll be 2,000 gold.
2,000. So now we have 4.
Brendan, is there something you wanted?
Brendan's kind of doing the Dave Chappelle meme, like, hey, you got any more of those arrows?
Scratching himself.
Arrows of Slaying, I believe it was, correct?
Yeah, those ones. Yeah.
She smiles. I actually just got a new shipment in. I have 30 of them.
Oh!
How expensive are they?
600
I think they're
gold each.
Yeah, 600 a pop.
Oh, that's no problem.
Yeah, fucking worth it, man. Because I mean, like in a straight fight, like maybe you shoot 5 or 6 normally, so like it's not that expensive.
I think they only lose their magic on a hit, right?
Correct.
Hit, right?
And correct, and you only regain 40% of them after misses.
Right. So you can read some of them if you miss.
Right.
Let's see.
I mean.
Oh, right.
Let's see.
For the record, I've never seen Brennan during this entire adventure go and collect missed arrows.
No, I haven't.
He hasn't. I mean, he could, but he hasn't.
Yeah.
No, because, why would you?
They cost 600 gold a pop. that's 2 years' salary for like the average worker every time you shoot that bow. It costs 400,000 gold to shoot this gun for 12 seconds.
Yeah, but when you crit, it's like 100 hit points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see. Brendan will get 16 of them. He's gonna carry them all up, all messy and stuff, and kind of like lay them on the counter. And then he'll say kind of like nonchalantly, "Oh, we met Sumner. He's kind of a dick too."
I'm sorry to hear that he's gone downhill.
Was he ever uphill, to be fair?
Once upon a time, yes.
He should see what he's done with the place. It makes me look tame.
Oh? What has he
Like-
done with the place?
I mean, he's literally
He really has made a mess of it.
torn reality to open chaos.
That's unfortunate.
That's
I
a
may
word.
have to pay him a visit.
We're gonna fix it. Don't worry.
Actually, from what we learned, we're only aware of one thing that can fix it. I have another idea about it.
What's the one thing that can fix it?
Amory Rosie,
Yeah.
And it kind of laughs.
you know,
Double-
just,
Yeah.
Smiles and looks over at Echo.
yeah. If we could have fixed it that easily, it would have been done by now. But there's that, and I thought so maybe. Well, I mean, he also Sumner kind of sucked all of the light out of the entire area. So my other thought was maybe asking Usul from his temple. But I don't know if we have time for that right now with all the other catastrophes going on. So it's on our list. And there's Ardvig. Did you meet Ardvig? Have you been out there?
I'm not familiar with the name. Who is Arvig?
Oh, that's the dragon that Sumner sucked all of the light out of everyone who lived there and the entire environment to create a dragon.
I think, and goodness too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, light, goodness, and basically everything that kept the balance going, which is why it's bordering on just pure destructive chaos. I mean, nice dragon.
Everything's in shade now, right?
Oh, everything's in straight darkness.
The area is unbalanced, and it's obviously causing problems for Toivo at large. The longer
And
it lasts.
monstrous dragon is evil. You say.
No, he's actually pretty chill.
Yeah, it's actually no. He's a concentration of all the good in the area, so he's actually
Yeah.
quite nice.
He's also
Oh.
summoned, do you think, like a toenail of Amoria Rosie's primordial as an actual body?
Interesting.
I said, he's actually a
will
really nice
have to
guy.
Make a visit over to Sinluma. at
I
some point.
suggest making sure you're on your best behavior. He really doesn't like. I'm pretty sure all your behavior is good, but it's more of a warning because he really doesn't like anything happening. You might want to leave Borges at home.
Threats. He doesn't. He's very protective of the area he was created to guard for obvious reasons.
And he
Thank
managed
you
to
for
fight
the
off
heads up.
Stegeos 1v1.
Yeah, he was able to hold his
Oh.
own against Argeos. Yeah.
That's
He,
quite impressive.
That's why I'm giving you a warning. I'm not saying you can't hold your own here, but I'd rather not have anything happen to my favorite shopkeeper of Nausea.
I appreciate the compliment, Aimer.
Yes, ass.
Hey, I mean, like,
For the record,
I'm
you
I'm
can't
just
lie
teasing.
inside the store.
I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing.
yeah,
Um,
No, that's
give me a discount for that.
legitimate teasing.
no, she is our favorite shopkeeper. We visit her more than anyone else.
Yeah.
She has the arrows.
Yeah, it's either
She gets
that
the
or
arrows.
Farboiler.
I mean, Farboiler next on my list, but
Does she
Yeah.
have? Does she have a breastplate +3?
Yes, she does. Absolutely, she would have that.
How much is that?
24,000 for plus 3 armor.
Plus 3
I
armor
can make it. It just.
is
takes forever.
24,000 gold.
What about a +2? What's the +2?
Much less, I think it's.
Yeah, it's like 8,000 or something like that. Pulling it up right now. 6,000 gold.
Yeah. Okay. I'll add the
And-
final plus myself, maybe.
It's
Well-
not easy.
Yeah.
I know. It's just time consuming. That's the thing. I can hit some pretty high
Understood.
numbers now. It's just
Yeah.
time consuming.
Oh well, yeah. Actually, thank you for asking that, Echo. That reminded me. Judith, I need a plus clothing that has armor-like capabilities. +2 clothing and a pair of bracers of defense. If you have them.
I thought you had bracers of defense. That you
I
purchased
do.
from me.
Well, it never hurts to have some extra.
Okay. But they don't stack.
I know.
Okay. You just want to purchase more bracers of defense.
Yes.
She probably has some weird idea or plan in her head. It's usually better not to argue with her.
Very well. The bracers of
And-
defense are 6,000 gold.
And I'm guessing the clothing, because she uses actually the clothing she's currently wearing as an example of what she's talking about. Like it's a
Right.
+2 clothing. I think it's also 6,000.
Yep, and that's 6,000 gold as well.
All right, so 12,000. All right.
What are you doing?
Brennan's like interested. He's like, so that clothes gives you +2?
Yes,
+2. That
because-
clothes helps with your armor?
yes, because I can't wear armor. It's too restricted
But it
for
won't-
me.
But it won't stack with what armor you're wearing.
Yeah, it won't stack. Yeah, it doesn't stack with your armor, your
Ah.
actual armor. So 12,000. I'll remove that from my gold. Yeah, and I'm just gonna put those in the bag of holding. Thank you.
Yeah, Judith, out of curiosity, do you have any, I guess we'll call them non-standard potions any adventurers have sold you?
I have one potion that is non-standard. And I'm looking to get rid of it because, frankly, I don't want to be sued by the horrible little man down the street.
That's fair. I don't want to go into the horrible little man's shop, to be honest with you, but...
So I will sell you this potion for 2,000 gold.
What is it?
And I
Is it a mystery
don't want
potion?
it in my shop.
Are we going with mystery potion here, or you can tell me what it is first? Because I'm curious now. I mean, for 2,000 gold, I'll go for mystery potion. You know what?
This is an unstable healing potion.
Oh, sure. I'll buy that for 2,000 gold.
Yeah, he drinks those like water. It's honestly probably not that healthy for him.
No, I mean, it came in handy. I mean, not just my crazy spine, but
Yes, Shadrach.
have you been to the Blue Cloak Citadel lately, Judith, by chance?
I tend not to go there. They come to me for business instead.
Oh, I brought a new friend to Nausea with me.
Oh,
It might-
who
it
did
might
you
be
bring to
interesting.
Nausea?
His name is Shadrach.
Shadrach.
Yeah,
That's an interesting name.
yeah, he's an interesting fellow considering he's just a skull.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, you'll see.
a demi-lich.
Yeah, we were exploring the
You
crypt.
brought a demi-lich.
Don't worry, he's nice.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
He's actually
Nice
got.
demi-lich.
Yeah, some things happened. Yada yada yada. And he's good now.
He's actually guarding the teleportation circle in the Blue Cloak Citadel.
Uh-huh.
So you know that potion you just sold me?
Yes.
You know what they do, right? Besides
They
just,
do.
healing you? Well, wild magic's a crazy thing. And we
Indeed.
killed the demi-lich, and then it immediately stood back up, or I guess floated back up, apologized for its misdeeds, and helped us,
Kill Telonia Gray.
kill, I guess, Telonia Gray's original body.
Well,
And
that is to be celebrated.
And
Here.
then
And she
came
will
with
produce a bottle from behind the bar and hand it to you. And it is old. Like, you can tell it's old because the bottom of the glass is thicker than the top of the glass.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, it's like that.
Amer's gonna pull out some jeweler's tools from his pouch and start like looking at the glass, kind of inspecting it, just to kind of give my investigation on what exactly this is, a more roleplay-esque.
Sure. She smiles at you.
Yep.
And while you're looking at this bottle that is on the counter with its very nice facets and everything,
Yeah.
she walks down to the end of the aisle and pulls up a couple of nice crystal goblets and comes back. placing them on the counter.
What kind of vintage are we looking at here?
This hasn't been opened in a couple 100 years.
Ooh.
And she will produce a corkscrew, and she will open it up. And she will pour you a half ounce of this wine.
Now I'm
For
intrigued.
everyone, or just Amber?
Each of you.
Brennan will
Yes.
inappropriately like chug it,
Just throw it back. Yeah.
and then say, you know, it'd be great if those arrows worked more than once.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Echo's gonna
Smiles.
take a drink.
Yeah.
Amber's gonna sniff it and spend some time just
Sure.
enjoying the aroma.
Yeah.
Sure.
Rose will, she'll drink hers, swish it in her mouth, savor the taste. What is it, Judith? What kind of bottle is this?
This is a bottle of ancient wine that I collected from a friend who used to grow grapes before Nausea was founded. Just here. Now, the vineyard's long gone and buildings stand where they once were. This is one of the last few bottles that still exist. What you just drank was worth, about 5,000 gold.
Brennan coughs.
Wow.
Yeah,
Puts
yeah,
the cork back in, and the nearly full bottle goes behind the counter.
I will actually, when she says that, I'll reach into my bag and touch the little monk-shaped Stone of Chronicles and just update it.
Okay.
Yeah, because Rose basically keeps an ongoing diary in the stone. She just excluding all of the super secret, serious House of Flower stuff. But yeah, she'll, with that memory fresh in her mind, she'll update the stone so that's in there.
That's fun.
Also, she'll look at
She will take a drink of as well. She didn't just serve you guys; she also served herself.
Yeah, Judith. Well, that actually raises the question: how old is Nausea? I don't actually know.
The city has been here for about 260 years.
No, so it's not that old.
It's a fairly new town.
Oh, okay.
It started off with a couple of shops just here on the coast, and over the past couple of centuries has developed into this busy city.
Good to know.
Once they
So,
put the seawall in, it really made things safer.
that makes sense. Actually, putting that into perspective, because Bourbon was founded 300 years ago, right? Give or take. Yeah. Oh, okay. So interesting. Didn't know that. Yeah, just good to know.
You guys ready for far bowlers?
100. Yeah. Oh God, I don't think we're ever ready for Far Boiler.
I know. Let's not stick around longer. We have to.
All right. I guess it's better. It's like a bandage. It's better to rip it off.
Yep.
All right.
Have a wonderful
Well,
time. Be safe.
yeah. Thank you, Judith. It was nice talking to you again.
Always a pleasure. And as you
All right.
guys jingle the bell and walk out the door,
Get this over with.
you can walk over to Mr. Farboiler's shop.
What if we?
Guys-
Oh, sorry. As she's walking over, she just says, "What if we try being like equally as aggressive, like just yelling at him and seeing if that makes him stop?"
There's
That
no way that's gonna work. Yeah, that doesn't work.
It doesn't make him stop. He just yells louder. It actually gets kind of fun after a little while. But it only gets you so far.
I was just curious. Politeness doesn't seem to get anywhere. Oh well, let's head in then.
Cool. So as you guys walk up to that dismal place with the bent ironwork and the overgrown landscaping, the sign says "Fart Boilers Potions." Who's walking in first?
Amber will walk in first after you mage hand open the door.
Okay, as the mage hand opens the door, you find Mr. Farboiler inside the shop. What do you want?
Oh, he's still drunk. Good.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
He was drunk. He was drunk last time we were here too. That was actually a couple days ago.
Been sampling some of the good stuff. What the hell do you want?
Potions. What else would we be here?
I
It's not
got
for your company.
potions. How much of the potions do you want?
I mean, I do want a number of them. Hey, Farboy. You got what kind of good stuff you got?
I got some meat.
What was that?
Mead? It's a honey liquor.
Oh,
I'm like, what kind of good potions do you have?
Oh,
Non-standard? Anything crazy?
anything crazy? Well, I got these metal ones that are totally hard, undrinkable ones, though. You know, hey, they rattle around, and he reaches down and he picks up what looks like a metal pineapple, and he shakes it.
How much are you selling the metal pineapples for?
I think I'm selling. You want one?
I mean, how many do you have? I'll definitely take at least one.
I got 10 of them.
How much are you selling them for?
What's that number say?
Five.
What does that
five. It says 5 gold.
I'm selling it for 5 gold.
All right, I guess I'll buy all 10 of them.
All right, you got a deal. That's 5 gold.
He puts down 5 gold.
All right. He looks at it. 2, 4, and he's only moving 1 coin at a time. He currently has double vision.
Yeah. Don't worry, all 100 coins are there. Mr. Farboiler, I'm gonna need a.
Yeah.
Or actually, hold
You're
on. You know what?
Little
I think I'll just-
tall, but you're pretty.
Jimmy, I need 15 potions of advantage.
The hand comes out, the thumbs up, and after a while, you hear brewing happening in the back. You're going to order 15 potions of advantage. It's going to take an hour.
That's fine.
So,
He's not yelling at us.
all right. You guys can spend an hour in here dealing with drunk Farboiler.
Oh yeah, no.
How
Amer's gonna
how much
also
are
they're 50 gold each.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap, which is
They're
the nice
normally
thing.
50 gold, dude. He's going to charge you 60.
All right, fair enough.
Amer is
He's
gonna shout out his order.
Okay.
60 times 15, because I'm
Which is Jimmy. I
900.
need 2 potions of heroism.
The hand comes out and will produce the potions of heroism. It adds another 30 minutes to the order, but not a big deal.
I don't know what
How much are those?
Potions of heroism are 180.
He's going to charge you 175.
Okay.
And
He's
then,
drunk. He's not giving you the real prices.
do you have any potions of growth, Jimmy?
The hand does a little fist and does no, but does a little finger up for hold on one moment.
Okay.
And it'll go back. It'll bring 2 potions of growth out.
Okay.
How much are those? Because I'd like to get one of those too.
I'm buying them partially for you, Echo. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's going to charge you 300 gold each for the
That's
potions
fine.
of growth.
Okay. Yeah. I'm writing it all down to make sure. Jimmy, potions of flying.
Flying. Oh goodness.
Man, Amer's list and my list almost look the same.
This is a in case of getting dropped in the ocean type.
Yeah, exactly.
Preparing.
Potion of flying is normally 500 gold. We're going to do 500 gold.
I'm going to take one of those.
And it's like, do I need one of those?
Does he have more than one, or is this like
he
how many?
He would have 5 available.
I'll get 2 and I'll spend 1,000 gold.
Yeah, and I'll get 2. I'll get 2 of them as well.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Go and
I
scratch
want
those
a
off.
Yeah, I want a potion of necrotic resistance.
All right.
do normally 300.
Yes, sir. That'll be 325.
That's fine. I want a potion of cold resistance.
That'll be
I don't know why.
350 gold.
I picked cold randomly because I thought, hey, why not?
Yep.
Potion of vitality.
Potion of Vitalities, he's going to charge you 1,200 gold for.
I'll do those. And then I would like how many more potions of advantage do I have? I would like 3 potions of advantage.
Okay, cool.
That's
So-
60 gold each.
Correct.
All right.
All right, I will put my list together here.
Potion of invulnerability. Does he have any of those?
Invulnerability, he would have 2 of those, and only because they were
Okay.
sold back to him. And those
How
are
much are
going to be 4,000 gold each.
Yeah, those are pricey. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
Cool.
Okay. Greater healing.
Greater healing is 150 gold, I believe.
4,000 gold on potion.
Yep.
All right, and then let's see.
Am I misspelling advantage? Why can't I find this advantage? Where?
Greater mana potions.
Greater mana potions, he only has 1 of those because you guys bought
How much is
him out.
Yeah.
But
How
greater
how
mana
much is
potions
it?
are 1,200 gold.
And unstable healing.
He has 6 unstable healing potions because they keep getting sold to him because no one's stupid enough to use them.
Oh yeah, I am.
We use them all the time.
Right. But he will sell them to
How
you for
much?
2,000 gold each.
All right, I'll get one of those.
That's a good
Okay.
deal. I also
Yeah.
I'm gonna need key potions as well.
He doesn't have
Pretty
key
sh-
potions. Key
doesn't
potions,
have any-
remember, were very special to the central wall.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's a House of Flowers thing.
Oh, okay. I'll have to.
We can make a trip there if you need to sometime.
I mean, yeah, there was that one guy who sold them to me. Yeah, they're very useful to have, but it's not crucial. It's just it's nice to not be able to have to take a break in time crunches. Okay, so I don't know why, but I'm searching the inventory system and I'm not seeing potions of advantage for some reason.
They
They're not on there?
100% exist. Because I have them.
I know they exist because I had them in my inventory too, but I'm not seeing them anymore.
They're not pulled up for me. I will get one created.
I mean,
I know they exist because I had them. That's weird. I mean, I could just type in 15 potion of advantage in my notes. It's not that big a deal,
Yeah.
but
yeah, I don't know why. D&D Beyond is being a little weird actually, because I have them on my character sheet. I can modify them. I can click on them, but they're not just straight showing up.
Yeah, that's weird. They're not showing up for me either. I'm gonna get one. Give me a couple moments.
oh yeah, I
find
just noted. I mean, I just noted them in my because I'm keeping them in my backpack anyway. It's not like I keep them on my belt. So, okay, that's what else did I? Oh yeah, key potions that he doesn't have. I have plenty of the other potions that Ernest. Yeah, that's all I needed.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
How-
actually. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. They were working before, so maybe it's D&D Beyond just being,
The item has been removed.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I will go ahead and recreate it because
Fun, honestly. Just there's a lot of other ways you can get the same effect, but
yeah.
I have a lot of fun with that particular one.
Oh no, yeah,
I
I need them for not getting my mind crushed or not going fucking insane when I draw my new deck. So
It's kind of same thing, so that's why
magic is for nerds. So
Can I get you to display the text on the potion of advantage?
absolutely I can link the whole thing from D&D Beyond.
Thank you. I'm just going to go ahead and copy that
yeah.
straight up.
I'm just gotta find out where my roll 20 window.
I already went to your roll 20 and I did it for you.
Okay.
All right, all set. Potion of advantage is now available. You guys can refresh and pick it up.
All right. I already had mine there. I just had all of my
All right. I already have plenty of other potions that I've been saving up for dramatic fights. So
Eric, I spent 14,350.
damn.
I spent 4,000 gold.
Total, I spent like something along those lines. Are you talking about just in this shop or in general?
Yeah, just in the shop.
In this shop, I spent 900 for the potions. Yeah, for the potions of advantage.
Yeah, I think last time I spent 19 grand, shopping. This time it's 14,350.
I didn't use that many of my potions last time, so
Yeah, neither did I. But I used my key potions, which is unfortunate. But I mean, that's the time and place to do them in a time crunch where we had to clear that dungeon as fast as we could. But all right, I need to go talk to Miss Oloy Dark now.
Okay.
you go phone with that.
Yeah, I'll if you want to wait outside, that's fine.
I'm not getting anywhere near her or her shop. I'll burn it to the ground.
I think isn't it like across the street from Judas? It's not that far
Next
away.
door.
It's far enough. Like they have a respectable distance they keep from each other.
As you walk up, there is a black throne with a velvet cushion on it. There's a drow man currently kneeling, polishing the feet of the throne with a toothbrush.
Pretty sure he was there last time. I look at him and just say, "You haven't finished yet."
He
Last time I-
nods and bows to you.
Well, good luck with that. I need to see your mistress.
He gestures towards the shop, doesn't say
Yeah.
a word.
I'll nod and head on in.
Behind the counter, you see a beautiful drow woman with silver hair with purple tips. Greetings.
Hello.
I love purple tip.
Yeah. So her name is Aloy Dark, right? Is that her last name?
Yes.
Olia Dark. Rose just nods and just says, "Oh, hello, Miss Olia Dark. I think you would probably be the best person to ask this. I'm looking for pieces of high quality obsidian.
I have some. What exactly are you looking for? What size and shape?
Well, roughly spherical would be fine. I need to smooth them out myself, but something worth probably around 1,500 gold each.
Indeed.
Something hard to get. Yeah, I know.
Are you looking for something sizable or simply of exceeding quality?
Quality is what matters here, not size.
She smiles at you. My dear, size always matters.
You know, I just had the most interesting conversation with a little gnome about that, just a couple hours ago.
Indeed. How droll. I do have several spheres of obsidian. They are quite rare and have to be manufactured. But I could part with one for 1,500 gold, yes.
Would it possible be to have two? I have 3,000 gold.
Very well. And she will go to the back, and she'll bring out a small box, 6 inches by 4 inches, 2 inches tall. And she opens it up, and there's a pair of obsidian balls. Perfect spheres. Inside there, resting on a little mat of purple silk. It's like those meditation orbs that...
Yeah,
the Chinese meditation orbs.
Or the or the hand massagers that you
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Rose will just be like, Rose will, reach into her purse and take out the 30, or not 30,000, 3,000.
30.
Just added an extra zero there. 3,000 gold. I think I burned through basically everything we made. Yep, all gone. It was nice having it.
It was a pleasure doing business with you. If you don't mind me asking, since these are not being set, what are you going to use them for?
You really want to know?
I'm simply curious.
Forbidden techniques.
Indeed. Then allow me to claim ignorance.
Ah.
Have a wonderful day.
Did she give me the whole box or just the?
Yes, she gave me the
Okay,
whole
great.
box.
Yeah, I'll put the box in my backpack, and I just nod and just say, "Well, until next time we meet, Miss Oleodark. Pleasure as always."
Of course. I wish
And,
you the same.
What? She likes me. What are you talking about?
She tolerates you.
Rose will head on out, and just say, when she exits the store and walks up to Amer, she just says, "Unfortunately, she could smell you on me. I think she's gonna come after you pretty soon."
Oh, she can bring it.
She'll get you when you least expect it.
Or we'll get her when she least expects it.
So here's what I'm thinking. Let's kind of montage the next couple of days,
Sure.
and we'll do some enchanting because I think it'll take
Sure.
several days to do some enchanting, and we can enchant the items we've been talking about doing.
Engage
and
montage
then-
mode. How many days? And
Yeah.
how many days am I going to fill with my NPCs while you guys are doing this?
Yeah. So here's the process he's going to use. He's going to use a wish in order to
Okay.
cast skill empowerment
Okay.
on himself.
Sure.
He's going to have expertise in Arcana.
Okay.
He already has expertise in enchanting, so I think that bumps him up a little bit more,
Sure.
from a 19 to a 25. Is that right?
Right.
Oh, they stack?
Okay.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So he'll have a plus 25, and then he'll use his potions of advantage, and then he'll start with Amer's rapier.
Cool. All right. And because you are duplicating an existing spell, there is no downside to this wish.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. Very
Yeah.
good.
For
Go
the new rapier, are you gonna make it out of a claw or a tooth?
Tooth.
Okay.
Yeah, because it has to be straight. The claws are not straight.
Okay.
All right. And
Her
we'll add
swords.
what's the DC on that? You said a 20. It wasn't very high.
28 for
Yeah.
a
So we'll add a 6 to
dragon
this.
shade, tooth, rapier, of face slaying, right?
Yep.
So that's a 41.
Yeah, you got that.
Okay.
You guys
How
wonder
long
why
does
I
it-
set high DCs. It's so that there's
Yeah.
a chance you guys could fail.
That's right. That's right. Let's see. Okay, Rose, you want to do the rings?
Well, yeah, but that's not an urgent thing. If
Well, we
I
can
can-
go ahead and do it though.
uh,
Basically, we'll do it. Well,
Well,
go ahead.
I'd prefer if you enchanted these and just made them stronger. She says she pulls out the jade knuckles.
Okay. So,
Oh,
Eric, I think we're gonna.
Eric, can I
Mhm.
flavor them as more like greaves, like basically steel-toed boots instead of knuckles?
Like shin guards?
Yeah, basically like shin guards for
Yeah,
kicks
sure.
instead of just punching, because her hands are already really full.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So we want to do a +2 to attack and damage
On these-
what
on these-
DC?
Yeah.
Yeah. What DC you want to set?
That would be a 30.
Okay.
Yeah, no sweat.
Okay.
So the +2 jade shin guards, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll just turn that
For
into
the record,
plus.
I will get these added during the week for you guys.
Don't worry about
Okay.
it. It's just a +2. It's not that complicated.
Well, it's important for me to have them in my collection so that other people could eventually gain access to them.
Yeah, the face layer is going to be cool too.
Yeah.
It's gonna have its moments. It's mostly there for the roleplay aspect.
Yep.
Um,
Now, meanwhile, the Twitch chat is having a conniption that you guys are making face-laying items.
I bet. Oh, I bet they are. Yeah, I bet they are.
Yeah.
Okay, Brennan, was there something you wanted to do? Because I have 2 items I want to do.
The only thing that we were talking about, and we don't need to do it now, is maybe taking one of these supercharged arrows and doing something as like a one-off item for when we meet a real big bad guy.
Yeah, think about it. If you can dream it up, we can try it. I mean, I can't guarantee
All right.
it, but we can try.
And for the record, you guys have now spent 4 days doing this.
Okay, so I have 2 more items.
Sure.
I want to do. Okay, so my shield, my Sentinel shield.
Yeah.
You know how when you pick up a magical sword, you gain proficiency. You know, a lot of them in the description it says you gain proficiency with that sword.
Yes, sir.
My shield doesn't. My shield does not have that property, and my breastplate does not have that property. I want to add that property of those 2 items. So, what kind of DC would that be?
You want to add the capacity to equip those. So you want to add proficiency to something. Damn.
Yeah, like when you
Alright,
do some of these
one
scimitars of
sec.
speed and you don't have
Yes.
proficiency with a scimitar, it gives you
Yeah,
proficiency
give me a
with the
sec.
scimitar.
Give me a second. Where's my...
Yeah, I know.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Roll the die. Let's see how high you get, because it may just ignore me even getting close.
Okay.
Because if you're rolling really well, and you're going to do the wish to do the same thing again. So yeah, 34, you're
Yep.
fine.
Okay. And
For the breastplate, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll set it below a 35.
okay.
I
And that's
think
it.
that's anything higher than that's unreasonable. If you were adding a +1 to it or something like that, then I'd be a little bit more, gung ho on it.
Yeah.
But you're just granting yourself the proficiency of the shield, so yeah, that's fine. So go ahead and down at the bottom left-hand corner where you've got your proficiencies, go ahead and add a proficiency for shields and
Okay.
shields.
Does
and
that even really
ability
give you anything, Echo? Having proficiency in it specifically?
Do what?
Does that
Oh
really-
no, I get disadvantage with a lot of skills if I don't
Right.
have proficiency, so I have to get rid
okay.
of those disadvantages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and that's it. So I think the following day after that, however much time we've passed.
So you
I think we
enchanted
won't-
4 items,
Yep.
and the first 2 took 2 days each. The second 2 will go with 1 day each. So you have spent 6 days moseying around, being at the Blue Cloaks headquarters, the Citadel, enchanting these things.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Amer spent plenty of the downtime using his wand to write about how great he is in the sky.
Okay,
Nice.
awesome. Can you please give me 6 messages that you wrote in the sky?
Oh, 100%. Okay.
Thank you. As far as the 6 days, did you guys eat at the Blue Cloak Citadel all 6 days?
Oh, no, I went to Brad. Brad cooks way better than whoever.
Yeah,
with
I
all
think
the
we
fire.
would probably go to the consortium.
All right, so you guys went to the consortium, got free food there. Okay, just checking that off.
Okay, I'm back.
That's
Shoot,
the
how many
montage
things-
6 days.
Okay,
And I montaged 6 days on my end, and you guys have no idea what I just did.
so there are during the time period I will use the Eye of Kydron.
Okay.
The first one she's gonna ask is she wants to be shown Leyroth,
Okay.
or Leyroth the Red Talon, I suppose, to be specific.
Leyroth the Red Talon. Okay, the Red Talon Leyroth. Let me get his description, because it's been a while since I had to
Well-
pull up the Red Talons.
He is a changeling, so he
Yep.
could look like literally anything.
There he is. Oh, I went too far. Okay, here we go. Awesome. So, as you look for Leyroth of the Red Talons, you find an image of a man, swarthy, very well built. He's bare chested and wearing red pants. He is currently picking through the ruins of a bar. You look at the bar, and I need you to roll a history check, please.
Is it that one where we on that beach with that hag?
No.
Okay, different ruins of a bar.
This is the House of the Scarlet Sake in Sahua.
Aw, that place was nice.
Totally serious, Paul.
Before all the looting and villainy took over the town, as hundreds and thousands of people were inflicted with frenzy and went insane and then died.
That they're talking about. Nope, that never happened.
The House of Scarlet Sake is now run down. Half of it is burnt. And Layroth is currently picking through. He finds a bottle, crimson in color.
That shit's
You've
good.
seen one of these before.
Yeah, we drank
He pulls
some.
it up, and he looks at it, looks around, and puts it in a bag at his hip. The bag is far too small to hold the bottle, but the bottle disappears within. Very obviously, a extra-dimensional plane of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
He looks back at the direction that you see the ocean in. You can't see the ocean from here, but you know which way he's facing. There's a moment of recognition there. And he goes and hides in an alleyway. He hunkers down behind a crate and watches something in the distance. You'll sit here for the next hour.
Okay, so I only see the first 10 minutes of that.
He will eat a ration while here. It is mostly dates.
Yeah, so I see the first 10 minutes of that. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Hopefully that's she'll memorize the face, and I guess would it be an insight check to see if changelings often have like favorite appearances they stay as?
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Yeah. This would not be insight, this would be history.
Yeah.
With a 10, you would not have met enough changelings to establish that.
I mean, how would I even know if I met a changeling? I don't know. So, the next day, she will ask about Damien, the Red Talon.
Damien, alright.
And those are the only two whose names I know.
Alright. Cool. You look for Damien, and your wisdom saving throws, for the record.
Oh, all right. I passed the first one.
Yep.
And this is for day 2.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Fine on the first one, fine on the second. Awesome. Just have to check, because otherwise we don't enforce it.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you search for Damien is in a small office, about 20 by 20. There's a line of people out the door. And on the wall, there are wanted posters all over all 4 walls of this room. They're even covering the windows. The people are coming in and claiming bounties, getting paid, and leaving. A couple people come in and ask for information about the bounties there. He charges them a fair sum. They pay him, and then they leave. There's a couple people who come in holding a very specific poster claiming 240,000 gold on this one bounty. You'll recognize the face on it.
Is that Saphira?
The face on it is Saphira. The woman who walked up and tries to claim the bounty is exceedingly disappointed as Damien informs her, "Sorry, miss, but we will not pay out on this cancelled contract. These are null and void. The bounty has already been claimed." She looks discouraged and begins to cry. "If you are going to do that here, you will have to be removed. Pray that I do not start a file on you." She quickly chokes up her tears and runs out of his small stall.
Can I see around? Like, can I see out the window? Like, does this look like Bourbon?
It does look like Bourbon. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so he's working. Oh, okay. Is he working for the McCain Brothers Bounty Guild, or?
No, this is a established structure, not a ship.
Okay.
Yeah, he is in a building, and it's very obvious that this is his place of business. He has decorations on the wall. His desk is set up for him. It's very obvious this is his office.
Yeah. Does he have any stationery or anything like that for the name of the business?
It just has Damien's bounties. That would be what he's got on there.
Okay. All right, just check.
Bounties and acquisitions is what it says. It's bounties and acquisitions.
Acquisitions. All right.
Acquisitions.
Acquisitions.
Sure.
Sorry, it's a joke from Final Fantasy Abridged.
Oh, I'm
Acquisitions.
sorry. I allow other members of my family to enjoy Final Fantasy as it does not speak to me. I'm sorry.
No,
Well,
the bridge is an anime.
Yeah,
I
it's
understand.
it's the
I'm
YouTube.
familiar with DBZ abridged, and I'm familiar with other ones, but Final Fantasy simply just does not engage the Eric.
Christina.
Yeah.
All right.
I like 10. I like 10.
So, all right, yeah, and I'm guessing he's working in the middle of the day, so just people coming in claiming bounties.
Claiming
For the rest
bounties,
of the time.
getting information.
Uh-huh.
He sells information. He pays off bounties. He takes contracts. He's kind of just a middleman.
Yeah, no, that checks out with what I've already known about him. Okay. All right. Yeah, she will let the vision expire, and that's basically it. Because I can't think of anything else I want to
Small
cast.
information about him, though, is he does look very lean, and he does have that bearing that if anyone were to start a fight in his establishment, he could take them all on.
He looks dangerous.
Yes, he's
Or
one of those. I'm sure that in your profession you have dealt with retrieval experts, also known as bounty hunters. Have you
Yeah.
ever engaged with some of them?
Well,
No?
I'm a prosecutor, so
Okay. Well, I didn't
defense
want to bring
defense
up
attorneys are
exactly
usually defense attorneys are usually the ones who hire bounty hunters who skip on bond. But
But if you're
I've-
familiar with that build, that's what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Cat the bounty hunter.
Yeah. So.
Why
I
don't
didn't want to
you?
review
Why don't
what
you?
did, but there you go.
So why don't you use one of those days? I would do it myself, but you do have you have a slightly better chance for success. Scry on the remains of Amarazi, and we want to get a look at the surroundings and see if there's any dangers there. See what you can see.
All right. I will mark off another potion of advantage. I'm down to 12. And yeah, I will look at on the third day. I will ask about the corpse of Amarazi. Is that the best way of putting it? Echo.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess so. The remains of Amarazi.
I guess the body of Amarazi, because we know like it might show his head, which is currently in Rick's.
Yeah.
So
Corpse
maybe-
of
maybe-
the primary body of Amarillo.
yeah,
Yeah.
the bodily remains of Amarazi.
Okay.
Or
Awesome.
you know what? Amarazi's backbone. There we go.
Ooh, you're actually going to say the backbone. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
In that
come
case, I
on.
have to
You're
change
killing
something.
me. Gross. Yeah.
Then
His
I have
left
to
rib,
change
his left third rib, the third rib on the left.
it. All right. All right.
Well, hold on.
So,
Let me roll the. Okay, I pass.
Cool. As you cast your scrying, and we'll just go ahead and. Ooh, I did it solo for Echo, so I'll do it solo for you. That's totally fair, right?
Yeah.
All right, sweet August Rose.
Oh
You
my
look
God! What?
look through the Eye of Kydron to focus on the spine of Amaria Rosie. And your vision darkens, and you can't normally feel through the Eye of Kydron, but a chill runs down your spine at the evil of the area that you are about to witness. Holding the spine of Emery Rosie, one of the specific vertebrae, you see this individual.
Hey, asshole.
He is currently in the process of enchanting runes onto the vertebrae.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, that's great.
So, because Amarosi was huge. So, like, it's not like a blue whale vertebrae where it's,
No,
did he shrink it or something? Like,
he's currently holding it up a little bit. It's large. And
but I mean, like, Amarosi is like big, like,
right.
so like he must have shrunk the vertebrae somehow because like
As you look at it, it's suspended in a room. This vertebrae is suspended in a room by chains.
Oh, okay.
You don't see any other vertebrae at the moment, but these have been disconnected. And he's currently enchanting one of them in a dark room. Because you can see anything within 10 feet of your target, your vision can go around the room. As it does so, you're able to look around and see everything in this room. The enchanting tools, the various accoutrements used to enchant things. You've seen these very similar things to what Echo uses when he does his enchanting. As you look through them, they don't make any sense to you, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But as you're doing so with your passive perception, you can watch as this individual is watching you move around the room.
Well, it's just a scrying sensor, right? That he sees.
Correct.
It's just like a little orb that's glowing.
Yep, but you feel him watching the movements of the sensor.
Yeah, Cervantes could do that too.
It's okay. Echo Rex can do it too.
Yeah. He can...
He looks at it and he smiles. He finishes with the current rune he's working on. The implements stop being purple. He puts them down on a table and he walks right up to the sensor and smiles at it. He mouths words. You can't hear them.
Wait, I thought I could see and hear. Or is it?
No, it's just C, I think.
It's just C. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't hear what he's saying. But yeah, you know what? So the scrying sensor follows my movements.
Yep, you can move it around.
All right. You know what?
Target.
She is going to. It's okay. So on your guys' end, it looks a little weird. She's gonna jump up and then kind of duck and take a step to the left and stand up again. And then she's gonna jump up and it's not quite as high. And then she's gonna do a leap that's like up and to the right in one motion.
Sure.
And then she's gonna do oh shit, how would I do this? I guess it'd be center of her chest. She's gonna like do almost like a lunge, almost like squatting as she's moving slightly to the right.
Trying to
and then
spell something with the sensor.
Yes, I'm spelling something with a sense. And then,
using acrobatics to spell something with the sensor. That's interesting.
yeah, she wrote jinx basically, just to see how he reacts, to see if he even notices.
He notices. He's very intelligent, and he's going to hold up a finger, and he looks at a hourglass which is currently ticking down. He walks up to a chalkboard, and he writes down, "See you soon."
How much time is on the hourglass?
The hourglass has
Rose?
8 minutes left, but
Oh.
you guys got the vision started here probably when it was at 15 minutes. So you got like 3 minutes left.
Well, I
sit
can't.
the
there with the
individual-
chalk and look at
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I can't
You
follow
know,
him because the sensor is attached to the vertebrae, not him. So,
Right.
uh,
Do you,
Hmm?
do you recognize him, or does he fit a description of anybody we've heard about?
it's Doldrin. Shadowscar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's him. Yeah.
If you
And we
want, I
think we
can
know where
share
he
the
is.
image with the party. That's up to you.
Oh, yeah, it's just me. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. She's looking at Doldrin right now. You know.
Okay.
Do you want me to share the image or not? We can hold it private for now.
I mean, it's just him. It's just Doldrin's Shadowscar. We've seen him before. I guess the background we haven't seen before, but Rose wouldn't see that background either.
Very
So.
well. Then we will
Yeah.
go ahead and come back to the party.
Yeah, that's kind of what I expected.
Echo, I have some bad news. It looks like Mr. Shadowscar is currently enchanting Amarosi's spine.
Yeah.
I will try to replicate some of the runes he was writing on the.
Roll your Arcana check.
So I can.
You don't.
Okay,
get
that's not
close.
terrible.
Yeah, they were really complicated. But yeah,
You don't have proficiency with Arcana, do you?
no, of course not. Why would I know how any of that stuff works?
Yeah. So let's look.
Remember, Sar and Brennan both think magic's for nerds.
Yeah.
He says it's she's, and what she does is not magic. Okay, it's pure discipline and skill, completely different.
Yeah, we know we're gonna have to deal with this guy.
Well,
This whole Amarazi thing. This whole Amarazi thing's got me thinking. We thought that the prophecy about Amarazi and Echo pertained to the artifacts that Echo's using right now, but really I think it pertains to Amarazi's remains. If we bring Amarazi back in full with his remains, as he once was, I think that is when Echo will no longer exist. For one thing, the heart of Amarazi probably has to be used for that process, and we know that's going to kill Echo, right? So,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, if I was a cynic,
yeah, go ahead.
let's just say, assume we try to bring Amarazi back completely, and even if that kills you, let's say we try to do it. If I don't know how magic works, but if I was some super powerful enchanter that can control Vagradan, is it not possible he could be doing something to your bones so he could control Amarazi if Amarazi comes back?
But I don't think he can. You're right, maybe. Exactly. He may be trying to do something like that. Theoretically, whatever he does to Amarazi remains, we should be able to undo it if we're aware of it. So
He's doing something.
So isn't that how Bagerdam operates right now? At the behest of.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever controls those
So
ruins.
maybe that's what he's trying to do. Yeah.
With Amaro, I mean, maybe it's the same principles. Vagradan was constructed, though. Amorosi was a real being with its own will. So,
Well, here's the thing: if we kill the dude, then we don't have to worry about him controlling anything, do we?
though that begs the question: what happens to Vagradan if the person who controls him?
He's still we still have to deal with Vagradan for sure.
Well, let's deal with this one step at a time. Let's focus on getting your home. Maybe we can find more answers there, or and
So,
then
to that end, if you guys are ready, let's see if we can find our way to the endless pinnacle.
the what?
To the layer of
Yeah.
Amarazi.
Oh,
Yeah.
the endless tentacle. What?
Pentacle.
Oh, pentacle.
Brennan freaks out like I hate tentacles.
Yeah, tentacle sounds way more fun to be honest. But
What about
I'm
tentacles?
sure that there are artists who could have a field day with Sweet August Rose and the Endless Tentacle.
Oh yeah, calamari is delicious.
That's
So
not, you know that's not what we're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Move on.
But
Okay.
yeah, let's go to the endless canticle.
So, was there, so on this floating island, I'm assuming there's landmarks. What landmarks would Echo remember from the endless pinnacle?
Interesting. Roll a history
Like, is
check.
there a particular tree? Right. I'm thinking there might be a particular tree or a grove or.
Well, trees have
there may
been
be
gone for ages, but let's
Yeah,
see
there may
what you
be
can
a-
remember.
Okay. Yeah. Do that.
Awesome. Cool. So let me go ahead and show you what you remember, because it's fun to do, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that Eric was really prepared for this, because I got 2 weeks to prep.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
What is that gate called?
That is the entrance to your lair.
Okay, so that is what Echo is going to on the last day before we leave. That's what he's going to use the Eye of Kydron to view. And
Need the wisdom saving throw.
yep. I'm going to take a potion of advantage.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Okay, and then I guess we're all packed and ready to go. And while he's viewing at the gate, he's going to cast teleport, and it should be a familiar location to him if he's viewing it.
Okay. So,
So
as
it's a-
you cast teleport upon this spot. Awesome. So, before we teleport, because you wanted to look at it first, right?
Yeah. If there's anything around there, right? I would look and see what the surroundings are. If there's any beings
Right.
there,
So, give me
he's
just a
going to
second
use
here,
Truth
'cause I have
Sight.
to set that up.
Yep.
All right. So, because I did not expect you to do this, so I'm going ahead and doing this. So, this is what you see through the Eye of Kydron when you do that. Does that make sense? Echo? Did I lose you guys?
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
I was muted. I was.
Okay.
muted.
I was
Is it,
always I was waiting to see if Echo spoke.
So it
Yeah.
looks like some kind of guardian, like an angel. Is it
Yep.
anybody that I might recognize?
You would not recognize them at this point. It's been thousands of years.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't guess I should let that, deter us.
Okay.
I mean, he doesn't look evil. I don't know why we would be afraid. Okay, and then I'm going to cast teleport.
All right. Cool. So we will go ahead and you're fine.
Oops, close. Yep.
All right. So we'll take everybody
Let's go.
and put you guys here. As you guys arrive, the air is thin here, and I need you each to make a Constitution saving throw of a DC 22.
All right. Is that just a natural effect?
It is a
Yeah, I didn't know.
natural effect due to altitude.
Well, this air sucks.
Ha!
All right.
And
I
pass it.
will Diamond Soul that. Hold on.
Okay. And if you fail, you are going to take a level of exhaustion.
I failed. Wow.
Yeah,
The
Constitution's
entire
tough.
party takes a
Yeah.
level of exhaustion.
Is there a place we can mark that on our sheets?
It
Yes,
sure
yeah,
is
there-
under
conditions.
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 Top right hand side.
Oh, hey, look at that.
I wish I would have thought of that. I didn't think of that.
So 1 level of exhaustion. Okay. What does that do?
Oh, it gives you disadvantage on pretty much everything.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah.
So that's not everything. That's just ability checks.
Yeah, but
our
it
attack
compounds
roll-
later.
Yes, our attack rolls and saving throws are still fine, but like skill checks and stuff like that, yes.
As you arrive, the celestial being before you looks down at the four of you. Who are you?
I am Echo Rex, the current incarnation of Amarazi. Who are you?
Nice words. I am Nahalia. I am the guardian of the endless pinnacle.
You sure picked a good art guardian, Echo. Gotta say. That's pretty
I
impressive.
don't remember this guy. I don't remember this guy.
Oh, that's your fault, not mine.
Who currently claims the endless pinnacle as their own?
No one does.
Amarazi wishes to reclaim his old home. What
Then
must he
have them step forth.
do? Okay. Yeah, I think Echo. Yeah, I think Echo will go ahead and do the transformation into, the current
Oh,
incarnation
you
of
can do this?
the
All
gold
right.
dragon. Yeah, he'll turn
Here
into
we
the
Yeah.
gold
go.
dragon of Amarazi.
100%.
I mean, that's what we're here for.
All right. So awesome. So
He's a very small. He's only 5 feet. There.
Yeah.
Nahaliel looks at you. Neat trick. But you are not Amaria Rosie. Even though you may be descended of him and have several of his relics, I welcome you, and I choose not to smite you yet for your intrusion upon this holy ground. We may speak.
Yes,
Maybe
I
the
would love to
beholder-
learn. I would love to learn what has happened since I've been gone, and what the current state of my home is.
The home of Amaria Rosie is safe. It is sealed until they return to unlock the gates.
They?
I
Who are
am
they?
the guardian.
Who are
I've-
they?
Amaria Rosie, incarnated, restored to full power. Only then will the gates be opened.
Oh, good grief! What do you think, guys?
I mean, I always just gone by what you told me. You're Amaria Rosie, right? Then you should be able to open it.
So this is a gold dragon. This is, I don't know. It's not really a facsimile of Amarazi. It holds all of Amarazi's memories and life
I'm going
experiences.
to go ahead and grant you the fact that he is talking to you. It is more
Yep.
than that. You have
Yeah.
the relics of Amaria Rosie already, and if you didn't have those, he would be taking more action than just talking to you. For the record, this has been prepped for months.
Yeah.
So
So
I
the
figured you guys
thing
might
the
come
only
here
thing-
at any point in time, and
Yeah.
this was actually prepped before you guys got any of the relics.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So-
So
this has been placed.
There's two possibilities. He's either going to let us pass and let us try to reclaim the Endless Pinnacle, or he's going to want us to restore the body and the full soul of Emirazi.
Now,
I'm going to tell him to.
Is this conversation happening in the Aimer walkie-talkie, or is this out of character?
Did we invoke the Aimer walkie-talkie? Because I don't believe we have.
We should. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think this is kind of out of character.
I think you would have done that before teleporting in.
Probably.
Yeah, and Doug is just trying to think some of this through his, trying to think.
You guys are 100%
he's just vocalizing his thoughts.
Eric is just trying to establish where we're at in the RP versus player character. So, all good.
I think Amarazi. I think he would just say, "A step aside. I intend to reclaim my once great home."
If the gate only unlocks for Amorosi, I mean, shouldn't he just let you try? It doesn't hurt to try.
We'll see what he does. I'm going to tell him to step aside. I intend to reclaim my once great home.
He looks down at you. I need you to roll a persuasion check, please. And I'm going to go ahead and get the DC that you need to beat. The DC is going to be a 21.
Pretty hard.
Yeah. Do I have advantage on this?
No. If you were actually Emeria Rosie with Emeria Rosie's body and everything, you would automatically succeed. Because you don't have that, no. But you are granted inspiration by Daisy Plume in the Twitch chat.
Okay, so I may have to reroll this a couple of times.
I will add at the end just to emphasize it and give him the help action.
So I'm going to use a sorcery point to reroll this.
Okay.
I don't know.
Would you like to use your inspiration because you just got it from Daisy Plume?
Yep, I'll use inspiration, but I still don't know. I've only got a +4 on persuasion.
Uh-oh. Is that what it is? There it is.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow. Because of the inspiration granted by the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
All right.
Let Aimer do talking.
He looks at you. You choose to test yourself. Fine. But know that should you fail, you will be banished from here until Emeria Rosie returns. Is that understood?
Yes, that's understood.
And he's going to glide to the side. As he does so, he holds up his hand, and you can tell automatically that he is preparing to finish a spell. He's cast the spell, it's ready to finish. If you'd like to roll your Arcana check to find out what that is, you totally can.
I can't do.
Okay. Yeah.
Orb of
And the
Annihilation.
DC for this is pretty high at a 24 Arcana. But with a 25, he is summoning the angelic hosts.
Oh, shit. Well, we fought angels before.
Okay. Let's see, I guess. Go ahead.
If you get banished, he's going to have enough enforcements here that you guys will be sent away or have to fight. Up to you guys how you guys handle that. But just setting the expectation here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we step forward. We're going to see if we can open the door.
All right. So you step forward to the gate of Emeria Rosie, the ancient gold dragon of ancient times. Behind you, Nahaliel stands ready to banish you should you fail. Brennan, Aimer, do you wish to move forward with your friends?
Yeah, probably should. I kept trying to do it on my wrong window. Zoom out here.
For the record, just to set the scene of the optics of what just happened with those skill checks, you guys had a disadvantage on those skill checks.
Yeah, that's rough.
So the first two would not have mattered. It was the inspiration roll that you only got the one roll on. So
Yeah. That was clutch. I didn't.
yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Yeah, because of the level of exhaustion you guys got when you arrived.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We saw that stupid level of exhaustion. Well, he didn't say there's a time limit, so.
No, but with passive insight, every day that you stay here, you're going to have to make that Constitution saving throw or gain another level of exhaustion because of altitude.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to deal with this altitude thing.
I can deal with
All
the
right,
one,
So
but I don't have a. I
did
don't
we
have
give
a
him a
long
second
term.
inspiration? Yes, we did give it second inspiration to Echo Rex. I'm sorry. Thank you.
thank you.
Um,
So Eric,
Apparently, they're kind
Eric,
of
do you know
invested
that-
in this moment.
yeah. So do I remember? What do I remember about this gate? Is there a trick to the gate? Is there secret passwords? Is there iconography on the gate that I should
You
know
look at-
about?
You look at the gate, and it is imposing. And it was a gate that you used to be able to just walk up to, and it would open due to your force of personality. This is a charisma check. And it is a DC 25 charisma
Jesus.
check.
Okay.
And you
Charisma
do have
20.
disadvantage. You do have a inspiration if you choose to use it. You do have your sorcery points available to you.
Yeah.
This is a charisma check as a force of personality to gain access to the lair of Amory Rosie or be banished. And you
So,
are currently disadvantaged.
Yeah. If I take a potion of advantage, does that give me a straight roll?
It would, yes. And
Okay, so I'll do
your
that.
passive
but-
insight, he's not going to take offense to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you also have like enhanced abilities, which would also help you.
Well, enhanced ability would be the same thing as an advantage roll.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how many charisma rolls you have to make here, you're at number 2. You know.
All right. I guess I'll give it a roll. All right. So I'm going to use a sorcery point to re-roll that.
Sure.
Good grief. Now I'm going to use the inspiration.
Okay.
No,
Ugh.
I don't know. Yeah, I have DM inspiration. What's the DC is a 20? What is it?
25.
Yeah.
I can't even hit a 25.
You don't
There are
have.
things that
you don't,
your party could help you with, but I don't think they're prepped for it at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think I can hit a 25.
I don't have anything that gives bless. Hold on. Give me-
For the
hold on,
record, okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to help you guys out a little bit here. There is a potion of heroism that you guys did have that gives
Yeah,
you the effect
yeah.
of bless.
Oh, I thought about that. So hold on, Echo. Hold on. Double down here. I had to go read something. Did you get any potions of heroism, Echo?
Yes.
All right. Well, how about this? You can use yours. You should have 3, not 2, but look that up. And then I will also cast guidance on you.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll give you essentially 2 die 4 because guidance works for ability check of your choice.
Yep. Now the question becomes, does anyone have another inspiration to grant here?
I do.
I have an inspiration. Yeah, I have a
Okay.
GM inspiration.
All right. Cool.
So
You can roll 2 die
2d4.
4 on top of that.
So the 15 2d4 would only get you up to a 23.
yeah. Yep. I don't think we're going to make it.
Yeah.
So that's a 20.
Yeah.
That's it. That's as far as I can get.
Nahaliel looks down at you.
Oh,
with-
it's inspiration.
You
Echo,
want to
go
give
ahead,
him
be
your
fine.
inspiration?
Yeah, I'll give him my inspiration.
Okay.
Come on, I need some big money here. Got guidance, we got bless.
Yeah.
He's
He's not going
Yeah.
to make it. Yeah. It's just too high a check for him.
Nahaliel looks down at you. You have tried your best. You are not ready yet. He looks almost pitying to you. He's kind as he looks down on you. You are on the path, and you will get there eventually. Where can I send you?
Where do you want to go, guys?
I mean, if you want to be trolls, we can go straight to the body of Amorosi.
Now, as an option, you guys can fight him. That's up to you. If you want to do that, we can totally do that. But I'm just expressing your options here.
I don't want to. Nah, he's a good guy. I don't want to fight him.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the way to go.
Amorosi wouldn't fight him.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay.
So, yeah, haven't we spied on a location before that had the body of Amarazi?
Yes.
That's where we want to go.
You want to go to Sholosh?
What do we know about it? Do we know anything about it?
I know very little about it. Actually, nothing about it, other than that the body was there.
I guess that's where we have to go. I mean, we're going to have to complete this, or it doesn't work.
Isn't there a reason why we didn't want to go there, though?
Doldrum's probably there. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Well, maybe we'll see what's going on with that guy while we're there. Maybe we'll catch him by surprise.
maybe we'll surprise him. Maybe we'll catch him while he's on the toilet. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do.
You can
He
ambush.
looks down at you with almost a hint of admiration. You dare to go and chase the body? Then go. Best wishes and blessings be upon you. And he's going to grant you guys inspiration as he teleports you guys away, banishing you from here. And if you guys want to resist, you can. But it is a DC 25 to resist. And it is
That's
a charisma
charisma
saving
too.
throw.
Yeah, I'm not making that.
I mean,
Okay.
I have a decent chance of doing it, but I mean, then I'd just be here by myself all alone,
Right.
and that. Can I resist it just to prove I could, and then make him send me to the others anyway?
You can. I will allow you to roll for fun. Roll for fun.
Yeah, I'm not going because you made me. I'm going because I want to.
Okay. Very well. Let's see if you would have resisted.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, so Eric,
Yes,
I
sir.
was rolling with Echo's. I was rolling with Echo's stats, not Amarazi's stats.
Does the dragon have more charisma?
He's got a +7.
Oh shit.
Let's see. Would
Yeah,
that
I don't
have
think
made
we
a
should retcon.
difference?
I don't think we should retcon that though. Yeah, let's
That
not
did
retcon
not
that.
make a
Let's
difference.
go ahead.
No,
Okay.
that would not
Good.
have made a
Let's go.
difference. All right. So,
Very good.
all right. And as you guys are banished, you guys will find yourselves here.
Oh yeah, that is where we
Near
are.
the island of Sholosh, safely placed on a spit of land where the cold waves wash up against the rocks at your feet. You look at the spooky island in the distance. You got some fun things coming up soon. Up in the air, you can see pterodactyls patrolling the island. Beady red eyes glare across the water. They see you guys standing there, but continue circling the island as guardians.
So, we don't know which direction to go. Maybe we should, we could take Amarazi could take a potion of growth, and then you guys could jump on his back, and we can fly over the island and see if we can locate the remains of Amarazi, right?
Oh, weren't they underground?
Were they?
I
I
don't
think you
remember.
spied on them. I didn't spy on them.
Well, the vertebrae. Okay, so okay, let's see if I could. Would Rose be able to place that this is near where she saw the vertebrae?
Roll an insight check.
Yeah.
With a
Pretty
21, the stones in the area, the mineral makeup of them match the room that the vertebrae were in.
Ah.
Yeah, I think he has the remains. Either like I can see that mansion on the island, right? Like it's just
Correct.
sitting there.
Yes.
Like, okay, so yeah, I mean, I think that mansion is built on top of them. If I had to make a guess.
Okay. So, do we need to cross this water that we're looking at in order to get there, Eric? Or
Yes.
are we on the edge of the island?
You were teleported to the closest possible spot to teleport to, which is a nice bit of land here. This island that you're on, behind you, it's open ocean for thousands of miles. Up ahead, you see this island with some mountains in the distance.
So yeah, I mean, you guys, we can try and use Amarazi. You guys can ride on Amarazi's back, or I think Amer has some potions of flying. What do you want to do?
I can just walk there, but keep in mind, like a giant gold dragon, he's gonna see us coming. Doldrin's in there.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
want
you're still in
to,
that figure, huh? That shape.
Yeah, he's still in a large gold dragon.
I mean, if you want to just burn it down.
Yeah.
You have fire breath, right?
I don't think it's gonna work that easily.
Wait, it's yeah. I think it's made of stone. It looks like wood in the picture, but I think it's a castle, so it's made of stone. I mean, you can set stone on fire, right?
You could try.
Yeah, so let's. I think we just head towards the island and go to the shore and just see what's there.
Yeah, let's
See what messes with us.
adventure on the spooky island. Let's do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we will pick that up next week because I did not expect you guys to come here this week. So I hope you guys are enjoying the lore as you guys get on Emery Rosie's back, Echo Rex's back, to fly across this cold water. You can look down and the blackness of the water is only contrasted by the chilling froth on the surface. You see down below you a variety of beasts and creatures that are writhing and swimming around. It's not a few. The water is teeming with monsters. Walking across it would have been deadly. So, have a wonderful week, guys. Please stay safe. If you guys want to stick around, I want to show you what you guys didn't see at the previous map. But have a wonderful week, guys. As always, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. I know there's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful that you choose me to be yours.